Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Scraptastic.
Hello. Yeah, there's new stuff that's happened. You might not recognize where I'm at. Yes. And Dawn also has some pretty stuff going on behind her if anyone hasn't been at her place for a bit. So, yeah, we have stuff to talk about. How is everyone today? What are you doing?
I am muting. Sorry, guys. Oh, almost got all the buttons pushed. Hi, Maribel. Hi, Crossover Paranormal. Angel Renee today. Hi, sweetie. And Arthur and Sprue and Glue. And Flowers Crochet Creations by Tammy. Hi, Tammy. So yeah, we were excited to jump right in here and tell you all the good things we have going on. But
Yeah.
Tracy is saying hello, all. Hello, Tracy. Great to see you. I'm gonna learn to sit up straight a little better. Let me relax. Put my feet up. Act like I like myself.
Well, we like you. So if you don't feel like you're liking yourself today, we can definitely, change that a little bit. Just
Thank you.
brighten up.
Hi, what if I could, John C? Great to see you. And yes, I know Arthur Lavelle was in here earlier. And Jerry, Polly Wants Crafter. Hi, some of us are on both. It's the Yarn Ladies in the stereo. Thank you.
I'm totally fine with that. Definitely totally fine with that. Yes.
We are on both also. So yeah, we have some fun stuff today. But we were just observing how our lighting and camera angles were.
Yeah, because there's been different stuff happening on both our channels. Dawn has some new nice black shelves, and I have finally got some renovations done, and I am at the place I'm supposed to be, not the temporary office, because we moved everything out of the office into a temporary office, and now I'm finally where I'm supposed to be. And I have this, you can actually see the stuff now. It's not all in plastic boxes. So yeah, it's kind of fun because I have the white. It's the same type that Dawn has. She's got the black, and I noticed that she's got a darker top on, and I have a lighter top on. So it's like, is it the black and white stream? Should we do something about that instead of scrap dolls?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm just being silly.
You are being silly, but on that note, if anyone did catch me live yesterday on Margie's party, my Temu haul did come. Not much of a haul, but I got this, and of course I didn't get the right size because you never know when you're ordering online what you're gonna get. So I just ordered the biggest size, so it's kind of flowy. I love it. I really do. And so yeah, I had to wear this today, and talking about outfits. So yeah, that's why it's kind of black, but it's kind of pink because it's strawberry shortcake. And real quick, well, not real quick, because we're not in a hurry. We're hanging out.
No. I'm not going anywhere.
I got this one too.
Oh, what's that? Oh, wait. Let's see. Can we?
I should get
that, and we. Come on.
Thank you.
It's not wanting to work. Why is it not wanting to work?
Because you gotta grab it. Here, let me grab it.
Yeah, it didn't want to.
You won't grab it.
I need to do shortcuts instead of doing it that way.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes this way.
Good vibes.
Right. And she says, good vibes, guys. And it is shorts, some cozy shorts, and a cute little top. Another tank top. Although I'm probably going to order another size because it's a little too big, but that's okay. It's still good.
Well, you can always sleep in them. No one's going to.
I absolutely will. Yeah.
Hello, Queen's Craft by Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Melanie J.
And Melanie J. Hey. Awesome.
There's probably people that I'm missing out on in chat.
And Roberta's in. was saying hello to Roberta. I typed it, but I didn't actually say it. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. Also in my Temu, you guys, Temu, I'm like, Temu took all my money. Okay. I'm sorry. I did some shopping, and then they gave me another coupon. And then because my order was so late, I'm sorry, I'm yelling. I'm gonna talk softer because my my order was late. I was kind of wondering what was taking so long. They said, sorry for such a slow delivery. We're giving you a $5 credit. So they just sucked me right back in. Oh, so they sent me another one of these for making stitch markers to open the jump rings. So I have 4 of these rings now. Hey, I'm not complaining because I like to keep a little bag with stuff. And so now every bag can have a jump ring opener in it. And hi, Regina. Welcome in, my dear. And I will always have a jump ring opener.
Well, that's good for you.
This was only like 89 cents or something. So I did that. I know I'm crazy. I must stop. But for stitch marker making, I purchased a little set of 3, and they give you, oh, sorry for the clumsiness. And this one, and then these are like little wire cutters, but I don't know if I need to cut something. So yeah, it was a little 3-pack. How cute is that? So these are more.
I'm happy to see that you're planning to make more stitch markers because I'm really liking your stitch markers. So this is good to hear. This is good news. I just wanted to address something that I already planned to address later on in the stream, but Sprue is asking now about a little package because I want a giveaway over at Sprue's place.
Yes, so, share all the goodies.
No, but the thing is that this is not yarn related because Sprue does scale models and stuff. So this is a wooden model kit of a motorcycle, I believe it was. And my plan, Sprue, is to come hang out with you on Monday on your stream and open this and start to, you know, have a little fun with it. So yeah, that was my plan. Are you okay with me hanging out with you on Monday? Because then it's for that. Because today I just want to talk yarn. It's really fun to do other things too. We're all crafty. But yeah, it just felt like more of a thing to do when I'm hanging out with them. I know they love having me there to like talk yarn and crochet and learn new stuff, but I also think that they would appreciate that I was, trying what they're doing as well, because they did mention that before, that they're like, oh, we want to see you try our stuff. So yeah, and Sprue does his thing on Mondays, so I had that planned already. It was, I wasn't expecting him to like, put me on the spot here and ask about it, but it's there. I could reach it, so all good.
Matteo, I think it's Matteo. Hi, Matteo. Welcome in, Matteo. And Angel Renee said, you made me download Temu, then I removed it, and then I put it back. Still haven't ordered. Oh no. Well, you know who made me do it.
Yeah, I haven't tried Temu either, so I'm not going down that rabbit hole yet. But then again, I have barely tried Amazon. I've purchased one thing from Amazon, so I got free home delivery to my door, and that's when I ordered the googly eyes.
Oh yes,
I got them delivered to my door because it was my first purchase ever on Amazon. So yeah, to me that's also.
Yeah, guilty of not crafting because I was shopping, and people have seen me shopping on the lives, and they know when I have my serious face that I'm shopping. So busted. Now you know my poker face. and Roberta's telling Angel, I still haven't Temu'd, and Jerry says she went Temu crazy. I was trying not to, but because Temu is basically Amazon, but less expensive for a lot of things.
Isn't it like Wish though? It's like the new
Wish. Yes. But like this is like Hot Topic quality. Like these are really Hot Topic quality, but Amazon Wish prices.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you how it's going to wash and wear, but so far it feels like really nice vinyl.
Nice.
So this small little batch of things actually arrived. I wouldn't say it was like almost a week. I'd have to go back and look at whose live I was on. Let me see. Maybe I can see when I
Well,
ordered it.
I'm gonna say hello to Aisha and
Yes.
hello to Chris Kaleidoscope. And did we say hello to It's Not Magic? I don't know.
Yeah,
The
that's
Canadian
Roberta.
Family Life. Yes,
Canadian
hello.
family. Thank you guys for stopping in.
Well, I am terrible at that. I don't know people's real names. Well, most of people's real names. Some I have been able to pick up through the short time I've been hanging out in lives and whatnot. So apologize if I don't always know who everyone's referring to, and like I might, not know.
I'm
Just like
sorry.
now.
Yeah.
It's all
And
good.
I try to address people with their channel names so that we know who we're talking to. But Roberta's been with me from the beginning, and so yes, I do try to use channel names more than. Also, some people don't like to they made a channel name for a reason. So yeah, It's Not
Yes.
Magic. It is a very, very kind person and really good support, a nice supporter.
Mhm.
Yeah, so September 2nd, and it delivered September 9th, so it was a week. Yeah.
So, do you know where Timu is shipping from?
No. But I
Because,
can look.
well, I know that either way, if I would do like a Timo purchase and it would be separate orders, since the Wish boom, because we had some issues in Sweden with everyone ordering from Wish because stuff was cheap. You get something like almost free shipping and it cost nothing. But now we're getting like a handling fee on every package. So it's extra when they split it because they're from different sellers if you're doing like a big purchase from different sellers. But every single package, I think the handling fee is about $7 and then maybe also taxes on that. So if you're purchasing something for like $2 and then you get $7 on top of that just as a handling fee, no, I'm not going to do that. That's why I like getting my stuff from Hobie because it's within the EU and I don't get that, international handling fee, taxes, and whatnot on it. Yep.
So this has a label over a label. So I believe that it came from probably somewhere overseas, and then the label on top of the label says Vernon, California. And
Okay.
it looks like it came, from ship. It came by ship. I'm going to speculate, and I know there's ports down there. So Melanie J says that I'm lucky. Timu reaches you very fast on the West Coast. Like I said, I believe it came by ship, and so we're by the ports. And then it would take just overnight. I used to work for a trucking company, so it would take overnight for them to get it up here. And it came by a carrier I had never heard of before, and they
Oh,
came really late last night. It wasn't DHL. It was, where did I see that? Yes, you guys, this whole order was $32. I saved $77. And
oh,
yeah.
Granny D is in the house.
Oh,
Hello.
hi Granny D. Welcome in, sweetheart.
She's just
Thank you.
stopping by because she going to the grocery store soon.
Go. Yes, go do
Yes.
that. That's good. That's fun. I did that last night also. And I had a very interesting experience. We tried using the self-checkout, but then the self-checkout froze, so we had to go to the cashier anyway. Yeah, and I'm trying to find what the shipping company was that they said delivered it.
Well, while you're figuring that out, So what's everyone doing? What's in people's cups? What's on people's hooks? What's going on tonight? What are you doing? Because I want to know. Like, I'm nosy. I even started a Facebook group just so that I could get people to post pictures of what they're doing. If you don't have a community tab and can do it on your own channel or whatnot, you can go there and show me there, because that's all good. I think I might have been a little bit. Did I forget to do something? I think I did. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. I think. Okay, yeah, it's in the link down below. You can find the way to my yeah, the Facebook group.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I guess I would have to go to the Temu app and look at it there instead of in the email. That must have been where I saw it. But you may also support Amanda by checking out her Ko-fi. There's many ways to support creators here. I do need to join your Facebook group, though, hon.
No, you're in my Facebook group.
Oh, am I? Oh,
yes.
See, I don't even know. I'm so many places I can't remember. Sorry.
No, you're
I'm
there.
not bragging. Don't be me, isn't it? It's a wreck in my brain. Oh, sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, where
as you mentioned, I have the buy me a coffee thingy. I have all of the links in my link tree thing also, and my PayPal is on my channel main thing. So it's if you really want it, it's there. You just have to look. But I'm not expecting anything because I don't do that. No, Sprue, I have not made a crab. Oh, and Jess is making a bumblebee. I made a bumblebee. I have a teeny tiny bumblebee.
You guys.
But yeah, Sprue, I've been so busy with moving stuff around. I have barely even had time to, I don't know, breathe, or at least what it feels like.
And this is how my brain works.
You're into pumpkins right now. You were looking at the shipping company, and now you're looking at pumpkins on a cardigan with cats.
Looking. Look at what I'm looking at.
Wow.
Look at it. It's so cute. Okay, sorry, guys.
Fat black cats and pumpkins.
I just had to. Yes. Pumpkin-shaped black cats and pumpkins. Because
I did get some time to crochet after making all of this mess. I did make me a little dice bag. Dawn, can we switch places? Can we switch places?
Yes.
It's not letting me. Why is it not letting me?
I did it.
Thanks.
You're
so
welcome.
I did this Halloween-inspired dice bag with scales in glittery yarn, which I love.
Okay, we're gonna get here. We're gonna get to the reason you guys are all here, because we are not sponsored and we are not an ad for Team. We are just I am just shopping.
And not Hobie yarns either. Not Hobie yarns either. No, but I love it, so that's what I have. This is Hobie yarns. You can see the cakes up there. That's what they look like in the universe. Halloween colors. Hobie should sponsor me, and you should get a Temu affiliation link thingy. Yes, but I also made something bigger in the same yarn. I made a big bowl. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Right now I have bits and bobs in it. Eggs, snails, stuff, googly eyes. I don't know.
Love it.
So yes, I have been crocheting, but I didn't get enough time to figure out to do a crab.
And that was used with Hobie Halloween yarn, correct?
Yes.
So
this yarn. This yarn. I did the first one in single stranded and the other one I double stranded, but this is what it looks like.
It's so pretty.
And look, it has these cute Halloweensy stuff. Like this is from last year's Halloween, so if you're lucky and they bring out the same colors, you will be able to get this. And I think the 15th of September is when they're releasing the Halloween yarns.
Okay, I didn't write it down, and I kept saying I thought it was like the 17th or the 19th, but yeah, I wanted to ask you. Thank you for saying. They announced last Hobie Bingo here, because we do Hobie Bingo on Mondays, and Amanda in Sweden does Hobie Bingo on Thursdays.
Yes.
What day it was, and like I said, I didn't write it down, and I don't even have a pencil right now, but that's okay. Hopefully they'll remind us again tomorrow when we do Hobie Bingo.
Yes.
And hello, Susan, for coming. Thank you for coming in, hun. She says, hello, ladies. And Michi is here. Hi, Michi.
Hello.
And Chris Shirley Bebes.
She's liking my new backdrop. Well, I did work a little bit on it. I'm not totally finished with it. There's stuff here that I'm not happy about, but I didn't have time to mess around with it too much. Oh, hello, Your Highness. The Crochet
Yes.
Queen is in the house.
Hello, Crochet Queen. So, may I?
December is drinking iced tea and working on a Halloween blanket. So Halloween stuff is here now. Yes.
Yes, we are all in the spooky season, and so in the spooky season feel of things, we were making. May I swap with you for a moment?
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
We are big.
I just wanted to try and get us back to something, and yeah, okay.
Well,
I'm not pressing buttons.
because ta-da! I did gloves, little fingerless gloves.
Yes, you did already have them started, and you had them put away, and then I showed you that I was working on this, and you're like, "Ooh, I haven't finished them," so you got yours going because I reminded you had them, which is good.
Bridget says, doing well. Can't wait to get back to spinning tonight. The spin is looking so amazing. I love to hear that. Crochet Queen says, hello, chat. And is that fingering weight? Yes, mine was fingering weight. And what about you, Amanda?
I'll get them down again. Because I think they're actually labeled as #1 super fine.
And Arthur's so sleepy is in the chat saying, what up, Scrap Dolls? What's up with the Scrap Dolls? We are showing the mermaid tail, dragon scale, what a pineapple, I believe I've heard them called. Hi, Niecy.
Speaking of pineapple,
says, love the color. Yeah, I just used the pastel green. And Amanda's showing the Hobie Halloween from last year. So
yeah, okay, I'm making a mess out of stuff here.
Cool.
Where did I put it?
Is cool. Thank you.
Where did I put it?
And that is from Arthur So Sleepy, and we love it. We love it so much. Sorry, I'm oohing and awing over the logo still because I can't believe it. We have such a cool logo. Thank you, Arthur. Cool mittens. Yeah, they're kind of mittens. They're fingerless gloves. But yes, so I did start one. And honestly, I started this way before I even met any of you guys. Because again, when I see something I want, I just did it. So like I did the mosaic, and I really want to do mosaic, and I really want to do all the things. But I have been working on my sweater, but I was talking about mosaic because I have it right here, and I cannot wait to get back to. Anyway, you guys have seen the mosaic. That's old news. But fingering weight again because I was practicing, just like I was practicing with these. But yes, now Amanda did truly inspire me to finish. All right, let's see what that is.
We did talk about pineapples. This is the same stitch, but it is a pineapple.
Okay, I'm trying to switch. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. So, but these, the scales are on top of each other. And on this one, they're like offset. So they're like, yeah, they are a little bit different like that. But I did a pineapple, to put your pots and pans on.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
But it's a pineapple.
Just because we're talking about the stitch, like I found it when I was moving stuff around. Because I didn't mention it to Dawn when we were talking about it. It's like, well, I have actually made a pineapple. And
Herb's scrolling station. Hi, Hen. Welcome in. Sorry we missed you. I know you snuck in, and then I'm sorry. Yarn.
Yeah.
Like yarn.
Yeah.
And I bring it Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in, my dear. I need to go rewatch your video, your live. I was sleeping. I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. But I probably would have fallen. She's my sleep trigger. Well, she's just so soothing. She's my comfort person, and I just go to sleep.
That's cute. Nisi had some questions about Hobie yarns yesterday when we were hanging out in another live chat. Now I don't even remember what live chat that was, but I came prepared. So if Nisi wants to know more about the yarns, I have them kind of close by because we talked about that I have stuff that I could show. And I think other people might also be looking into that if they are venturing into trying Hobie yarns and they're scared to do that because they never purchased from them before. I have the stuff to, talk about it if you need to or want to. Hello, Tank. How are you?
Hello, sweetie. And Robin.
Yeah, like I really prepped for this because we had a lot of conversation about the Hobie yarns and the cottons, and there's there we got some Hobie cottons. Over here is some Hobie cottons, all the cakes, and then I have all the different thicknesses as well.
So Robin
Like
said,
all of them.
Amanda. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to.
Yeah.
Arthur said that my fingerless mittens look cute and tough at the same time.
I was thinking about making that in like one of these, like either Halloween yarn or that one. That's another universe, but that's not a Halloween limited edition. That's Regal the Star, and it's always available. Well, unless it's sold out. I was thinking that one, but that one might be too cute. And this one is cool. So maybe I
Yes.
need some cool fingerless ones. I don't know.
Yes, yes. I also liked the fact that this, because it is kind of like a puff stitch, it's like a lot of layers. So I didn't want it bulky. I thought if I used like a worsted or even a 3, it would be too thick. So using a fingering weight, while it is a little bit, longer to do because it's smaller,
Yeah.
it's thinner. So I can easily close my hands or make a fist or whatever you want to call it, and I don't have a lot of material there to, so I can't close my hands. So I could grab a handle or,
Yeah.
the dog or something. Oh, and Bridget's asking a question about Nightbot. Can you use it for only the drop function but not do anything else? Yes, you can use it only for the drop function and not do anything else.
Yes.
We just have been experimenting with what you can do with it, and some other people have even taken it a little farther and done more things than we have. I'm pretty happy.
There's giveaway function and there's other things. We haven't figured out all of the stuff, and I don't know if I got the stuff to work today anyway, so it's all good.
Well, I prefer the giveaway function through StreamYard. The giveaway tool in StreamYard seems to be a little bit more on it, if you will, as far as accuracy. Nightbot doesn't always pull all the words for some reason. I don't know why that is, but it's something I've experienced throughout the YouTubes. So I'm gonna have to pick your brain if you don't mind one evening. Yes, Bridget, I do not mind. Anytime. I will do my best to help you. And
I'm thinking here, I'm just thinking, I see that Nisi is asking about their solid worsted weight acrylic yarns.
Yes.
There is a couple of options. I have, this is used, so it's not, a full one, but you can see it's big, even though I have taken some of it. That's why it's flat, but it's big, They have these ones, and they are really soft. The We Love Yarn Mega Ball in Aran, that's their worsted. There is one that doesn't have the Aran, and that one is thinner. So if you want the thicker yarns, you're going for the Aran weight. I like these. I'm not sure if you can tumble dry it. They don't have a
hello,
thing for that.
Sandrine came in. King Morgan came in, saying happy football Sunday. That's awesome. Yes, football Sunday.
So far, I've used this to make a hexagon cardigan, and I love it. It's really soft. So yeah, that one is one thing to look for. The other one is
Oh,
the
show close. Hold on, I'm trying to get you.
the Mega Ball Aaron.
Yeah.
Or well, this is not the worsted, but they have Amigo, and this is XL, and the XL is what they're calling. Well, it's a 4-weight medium. I guess maybe that's yeah, it's worsted. But they also have a Giga, which is even thicker, and they have the one that doesn't have the XL, and that's thinner. So I think that one's a DK.
Yeah, Tink, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm not sure. Miss Amanda, don't feed them.
Where? I don't even know. I'm missing something.
Yeah, Jeannie took it. Jeannie took care of it. Thank you,
Okay.
Sandrine. It's okay. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just was trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, yeah. Well, I can look at that later. But yeah,
And
so
Felicia's in. Hello, Felicia. Thank you for coming.
definitely soft yarns. The Amigo, they're really soft. So yeah, XL Amigo, I would say worsted. And if you want big ones, these ones are definitely a go-to. These are softer. And one of my favorites, but this is not a solid one, but they are definitely oh, yeah, I'm gonna deal with that later. This is a 3-weight, so DK, but this is even softer. It's the Tweed Dreams, but they have these speckles, and this is even softer. So if you want really soft stuff, this is also a good one. But they only come in the speckled version. So sorry if you want solid, that one's not an option. I do think they have one that's very similar to it, but I haven't tried it. But they're still DK, so maybe not what you want anyway. But they usually have a really good price on these, and they usually come on sale fairly often. But make sure that you get the Aaron one and not the other one if you want the thicker one.
Hi, Ellie. Welcome in, my dear. We are trying to get everybody say hello to you. Gloria. Gloria J. Bowman. Ms. Glow's Crochet Creation. Hello, Miss Glow. Thank you for coming in. Tink, you're so cute. Yo, my Glow. And Nisi says, thank you, Amanda.
Well, yeah, I'm here to pick brain. More Hobie yarns, definitely for sure. Like, so
Yes.
I'm loving it because this is like Hobie yarns is my thing. For different reasons. It's the one that's cheapest to me. It's the easiest to ship. I don't have to pay extra shipping fees or all of that stuff. So I'm loving that part as well. And they have so much. Like, look at it. I have these yarns and all of these yarns and all of these yarns, and yeah, they're all Hobie yarns more or less. Those are not, well, some of them, but I took all of the ones out really. And some of these ones, the fluffier stuff, they have everything. So I don't have to go to like 5 different places to get what I want. And they always have sales. Like I just want to put it out there. They do have sales all the time. I only shop sales, and they have every sale when they put a new one up. It's up for 14 days. They have 2 sales and they're overlapping. So if you're seeing stuff in one sale that you really like, you might want to wait until the next week if some other stuff might be changed that you'd rather have. But also Hobie Bingo, if you go play Hobie Bingo, you will get a discount code for 48 hours just because you were there participating in the bingo. So that's on top of the sale prices. Yes, don't forget that. That's important stuff. Yes.
I want to welcome in Lady Cobra and So Yarn Arm. Welcome in, my friends. It's great to see you guys. And I was just typing in the chat if you don't mind. Oh, Lynn's Design Rita. Hello. Amanda, have you tried Holst yarn? I love them too. They have lace.
I don't know what
Hey,
that
baby, what's up?
I need to go check. Is that a new thing? I need to go check. Yeah, I have IKEA shelves, and Dawn has the same ones, but she's got the 3x4s, and she's got 2 of them stacked on top of each other, and I have a 4x4. So yes, hers is black and mine is white. And
Hi, Live
without
Love Crochet and CDC. Robert, hi. And Paula Mulford says, I love Hobie Bingo. Yeah, we get Hobie Bingo tomorrow. But I am holding out for the Halloween yarn that we know is
yes,
coming in the 10th. I can't remember exactly when, but they did say last week, and they will say tomorrow. So Amanda says the 15th. I thought it was the 17th or the 9th. I just remembered 10th. I just know I got excited. It was soon and it flew out my brain. So
yeah, that's I heard that it was the 15th, but it could be something else if they're doing so. Like I think that was like what they were planning to. But stuff, can change.
I hope the 15th. I do, because the sooner the better, because we have been waiting.
Yes.
We've all been saving our pennies and we've been waiting. But until then, we are making dragon scales. So Amanda inspired me to finish my gloves, and she made a cute little bag and do I dare say a hat?
Well, I did put my big basket thing on as a hat because it does fit on when I do have the headphones on, and it looks really stupid.
But
Yeah.
it's fun because we have the fun here and we do all the stupid things.
So I'm seeing a big Hobie Twister fan. We got twisters here. For those who doesn't know what Hobie Twisters are, these are the Hobie Twisters. All of these, as well as those two, and they also have the solid ones, and the solid cakes are smaller. So if you want to do something like this one and you want extra of this color, well, you can get a small one to just finish off the edge of something. So that's something I like with the twisters, that they do have a solid complementary.
And that one in the middle, is that the one that I want, the black and gray and white? The one right in that one. That's the one I keep putting in my cart.
Yes. You're into those colors, the black and white and gray. Yes.
Yeah, I want that gradient. I do. I love that.
It is pretty. And some of them, like these two, if you work it from the center of this yellow out to this green edge, the center of this one is actually the same green. So I'm going to be able to go from the yellow to the green and from the green to the red in one go. And I will have a seamless transition between all of these colors. Oh. So that's also a fun thing, that they have a couple of colors that you can do that with.
Yes.
Oh, and I do have a little special extra thing I noticed when I was messing around with my light. That there's an extra thing that happens when I do like this to some of the yarns. Do you guys see it? We got sparkles on this one and on these ones.
So
it actually shows with the light like this. Yeah, so there are cakes with sparkles as well. This is a Sultan Deluxe glitter, and this is a Sultan Deluxe. So.
I need to learn these names. I keep forgetting.
Hey, you don't need to learn them because I'm here. You can always just ask.
Right. But you're not there in the morning. And I get quizzed and I fail. And I'm like,
I'm often in the kitchen cooking dinner, hanging out with you, like in the shadows.
True. Yeah. Yes. So Yarn Arm says, I've made shawls with nearly all of the twisters. I need to do that. But you guys know I've been in Granny Square land.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I should have said, hi, Moms. Mom's Ashley in the house. Hello, sweetie. Thank you, OM Granny Square. I owe you a dance. I'm so sorry, hun. I know you had to go, but dance. Thank you, OM Granny Square. My friend Ursula, she became a new member and also did a small little dance. Thank you for the super chat. So I'm sure that I will see her early in the morning before Hobie Bingo. Ursula, OM Granny Square, if you do not know, she's a wonderful supporter of the community, you guys, and she makes amazing things and has awesome patterns. And So please check out OM Granny Square. I will try to drop a link. Miss Glow, thank you. You got a new subscriber, Amanda.
Thank
Woohoo!
you.
You guys, thank you so much, because Amanda is in Sweden, so she does not have the lower monetization available to her. So she has to do the full 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, which I would be more than happy to also have, but I still Pajama Quilter, good afternoon. Hello. I still can't believe that that the lower monetization that I reached that level. So yeah, but I'm more than happy to do the 4,000 watch hours, because I actually have 5,500. So if I could share my watch hours with Amanda, I totally would. But we still need the friends. We still need the family. We still love you guys. Thank you for everyone who supported us from the beginning, and for everyone who's just finding us. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us and talking all things yarn, and you can see how excited we get. But I need to go ask the boyfriend to turn down the sound. So Amanda, please take it away.
Yes. Well, I can talk for both of us. It's all good. So yeah, as Dawn mentioned about the monetization, like I didn't think that I would actually get closer and closer, but watch hours is not a fun thing to be hunting. I know that I'm gonna get the subscribers before I get the watch hours. That's just how it is, apparently. Yep. Oh, and Tank dropped OM Granny Square's link, so that's
Thank you.
done.
Thank you, Tank. Thank you to my wonderful moderators for whacking trolls and dropping links and all the things. You make my life so much easier. I really appreciate you.
Yeah,
And
I'm in Sweden, for those who are not familiar with that part. And apparently I have a sneezer in the background here. I'm apologizing if you could hear that. Yep. I'm not all alone. I'm sitting here and sharing the space, but I'm all good.
oh my gosh, Melanie J, thank you for the reminder. Regina, are you still here? Happy birthday, sweetheart. Yes, happy birthday to Regina. I don't know if it's copyright, so I'm gonna sing off key and all out of tune. But I hope you have a great night. Woohoo! Happy birthday! Great job leveling up.
Oh, a typical comment. I have no accent. Well, I am born and raised in Sweden. I have never set my I have set my foot outside of Europe. I have been in Egypt once, but other than that, I have only been in countries within Europe. And I guess I've been talking so much that my accent never really happened. We do learn English as a mandatory subject in school. So, and that's from a fairly early age, and I've been playing video games online for plenty years.
And you guys, our friend Sandrine, our purple friend here, is very close to getting to the 500. So if you guys don't mind, let's check out Purple Crochet and More with Jeannie. I'm going to drop a link right now and help her reach the first monetization level, which is called fan funding. And that's what's available to us in the United States, but it's not open to all of the countries. So, okay, thank you. Nisi says, ooh, the Twister Solid is 50% off. Now, Amanda is the expert at this. She knows.
Solids are a bit smaller, but I love them.
But they're 50% off, hun.
Yes.
So,
yes.
You know when it went on sale and when...
I can tell you when that sale ends. I just need to find the right sale for them. Is it that one? No, it's that one. So the Twister Solid sale should be ending on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So you have until Tuesday if you want the 50% off of these. And they're so soft, but they are also thin, like all the Twisters. They are 2, and that's fine. So I'm thinking 2, is that like sport weight? No, 2. I'm always like super fine, medium, and you know, I'm thinking in other terms, but it is I love it. I don't have within the reach of my fingertips anything made in this yarn because everything is in boxes, because I'm still, this is a progress. It's going to take a while before everything is where I want them to be, and I have sorted everything out and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry I can't really show anything that I have made with twisters, but they make gorgeous shawls and they make gorgeous garments, really nice and drapey.
And we have done previous lives where you can see Amanda showcase a lot, and they will be back, you guys. So if you haven't seen it yet, you will see it again. Sorry, just not right now. As you know, everything's a work in progress here on the both sides.
And also, some of just the Hobie sale yarns, they usually come
yes,
like they come back, but maybe
yes.
not as good as the price. Occasionally, like sometimes they're 50%. They usually have one or two yarns that's like that low, and everything else is around 30, 35, 40. So next time they might be on 35 and they have something else on the like 50 percent off. So yeah, Mega Ball Aaron's on sale right now also. Same with that. It's also until Tuesday.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're on the same sale.
So let's say hi to Lori Armstrong. Welcome in. She says, lurking and listening while scrubbing the shower. And Neil collects you two hostesses with the mostesses. Thank you. Thank you, Neil. Hello. I'm sorry I was sleeping when you were live earlier. But I will go back and give you that replay, love, my dear.
Well, I've been hanging out a couple of times, just popping in and out a little bit on Neil's. I think it's from his porch or something. You can see out in
Yes,
I've been hanging out there a little bit occasionally. It's a nice view.
And Pajama Quilter saying, I get how not fun it is hoping and waiting for subscribers and watch hours. I know it feels insurmountable for me. It is a slow process unless you don't, I'm a cautionary tale. Do not do what I did. I lost my eyesight, I lost my voice, and then my body finally freaked out on me and said, girl, what are you doing? You need to slow your roll. But yeah, I way overdid it. Sorry to go on about me, but we are here about the Hobie yarn because yeah, I'm definitely going to be hitting up this Hobie yarn sale if that's the deal. I said I was going to wait, but I can't wait. I need to get something. Yes, and I have plans for all this yarn, and I'm going to get more yarn, and I'm going to do shawls. I really need shawls after I do sweaters, which I wanted to show you guys. Oh, Neil, you make it look easy. Neil says subscribers is the easy part. Watch hours is the killer. Okay, my friend. Well, help me out then, because I got the watch hours with no worries. That's what put me here. The watch hours. It was making new friends. Yes. See, and Sandrine as well. I wish I could share my watch hours. LOL. Yes. Can we do a trade? Because, we just stay in our little group and haven't really ventured out of our little turtle shell, if you will. So, yeah, finding the friends, it has been the fun part, though. It really is the fun part. And Sunita, hi, sweetie. She says, hi to all. Sunita makes crochet items, could also use a watch hours and friends as well. But here's where I'm at with my, can I boop myself just for a minute?
Yeah,
show you my sleeves, because I do want my friend Amanda to be proud of me that I have been working. I know I got a little bit of joining.
Hey, I'm always proud. But you also need to self-care, because you know.
But I took a break to do the gloves so we could have dragon scales today. Although if I did not have the head start with the one glove and partial of this, I don't know how I would have finished in time, but I did need dragon scales. And then I was like, oh, I did them. And we were talking behind the scenes, and Amanda, you were right. It was that pattern. So it was the
V stitches.
The V stitches. Yes. With the single in between. Yeah. I remembered the chain 4 from the beginning, but then the next is the V, and then the double crochet, and then the V, and then alternating. So that was the pattern. I just needed a little refresher. Crocheting with Donna. Hello, my dear. I'm just showing my progress on my Granny Square skull cardigan here. and I need to make more granny squares. So, but today we were playing with the mermaid tail or dragon scale or pineapple stitch. And so I'm gonna make us equal again. And if Amanda wants to show her, for everyone who came in and doesn't know, Amanda used some cute Hobie yarn.
Yeah,
And
I got the Halloweeny yarn.
yes.
And I did put I did follow, like, it was just a pattern I found on Ravelry for a dice bag. But I did that up until, well, the scales, and then I did my little extra thingy, like I don't know. I just wanted something else on top just to make it a little cuter. And I do have dice in them. I have these types that I had from, like, when I was a teen playing Magic the Gathering in school on my breaks. I still had them. So I was like, yeah, I don't have any really use for them, but they're moving in here because I found them moving everything around. Yes. So we're just doing this. I love the sparkles. Like, who
So
doesn't love
Yarn
the
Arm
sparkles?
says Amanda's on my phone and Donna's on the TV. Thank you.
Well, I
Sorry.
hope you only have the sound on one of them, because otherwise you're going to have a terrible echo thing going on there, and I'm not,
We don't want that for you. And
Yeah.
Crocheting with Donna says, love the cardigan. Thank you, my dear. Yeah, so we're just getting caught up with what we've been working on and what's coming soon as far as Halloween things. I love spooky season. I'm super excited for it. Gosh,
I think
we've
the
been
only
working on.
Halloween, no, I do have, I did say that this is Halloween limited edition colors.
Yes, from
There's
last
more
year.
Halloween limited edition colors, because we got that one. That
I
is a
love it.
Halloween limited edition. So there's, yeah, that one as well. Yeah, I did get, I got one of the Twisters Halloween limited edition. And that one, no one has seen what I made out of it. And it's going to be a secret for a bit longer, because that one's just something that I've been saving to finish. It's like the project itself is finished, but there's some other things that needs to be fixed before I can start showing that one off. Yes. So I do have a little bit of everything when it comes to the Halloween yarns, like in the different fibers. Hopefully I'm going to be able to show you guys that soon. Yes.
Paula Mulford also has us on 2 devices. I'm so sorry to do that, you guys. Oh, Robin says I didn't realize you were on 2. Yes, because YouTube doesn't always share us out. So we just pin each other's links at the top and just ask that you do 15 minutes on my side and hit that thumbs up, and then pop over to Amanda's and give her the love, because she needs the watch hours. But this way we get shared out more, and it does seem to boost our watch hour time when we're doing a little bit. Realize that, it might be a little, getting used to, but Sunita's over on Amanda's side. Thank you, Sunita, saying hi all. And Nancy says, I found the Make-A Ball errands and they are 34% off. Yes. So I definitely am going to be keeping Amanda after school so she can help me shop.
Yeah.
Yes, Tank. I am Amanda's moderator at this time. So that's what's happening over on Amanda's channel. She's pretty confident in my abilities, and I'm happy to fill the role. So yeah.
Well, so far I actually haven't needed a moderator for anything, and I don't want to, jinx anything or whatnot, but so far so good. And if I feel like I need it, I'm not just gonna hand it out left and right, because that's not my thing. I don't want everyone to do that, because I don't feel like it's I don't want to put the pressure on everyone. Like, people have to work when they're getting a blue dress, and I don't want to put people to work like that. Like, I can do the work myself. I'm not here for, slave labor and whatnot. That's not my thing. But it's just like, I no, I'm so far I don't want to. I'm good.
We were talking about more projects to come.
Yes.
And I drew a blank after we just said all the things for Halloween that were coming, and we wanted to
Well, I
do.
can talk about what I have on my hook because I haven't
Yes,
mentioned that.
yes, please.
So I have a hexagon cardigan going.
Oh, you can
Half.
do it again.
Okay, well, you'd fiddle with that because you can do that.
I'm
So
doing it.
I have a half that's going to be blue, and I have not finished the other side yet, but I started on the other side, and then I lost track of where I put the yarn, so I just put the blue up because I did start on the other half. I have, well, it's too short and it's not for me, but we've got gold and black, and we got 2 tones of blues. I think that's going to be a nice combination. What do you guys think?
Beautiful. I love
So
it.
it's a half and
Your
half.
your eye for colors. Yeah, Paula likes it. Chris Shirley Baby says great. And
And that's the yarns I'm using.
Sorry, Sandrine, we're not going to say that. Okay, we won't say that. How about some black, orange, glittery doily things?
Ooh, yeah. Well, these are the yarns I'm using. So that blue is this blue, and then I have a yellow behind there. So yeah, that's what I have going on.
Fun colors. Yes. Amanda has an incredible eye for color matching. I don't know how she does it, but when she's able to show some of her shawls and things that she's made, she will show you the combinations that she's put cakes
Well,
and
often also I like when you're using a cake like this and the colors are changing in and of itself, you don't have to do the work because the yarn already did the work for you. Just look at them. Like there's so much fun going on here in all of these cakes. And you can see, like, okay, we haven't even talked about it. I haven't had this one behind me before. This is also cakes, but it's 4 of the cakes. So you're seeing the center of the cake, and then we're going from pink to yellow, and that's where I switched cake, and then from yellow to pink, and from pink to yellow, and from yellow to pink. So that's 4 cakes of the dahlia in Deep Impact. So this is a bit of a bigger one. I used 2 cakes for a baby blanket, and this is 4 cakes for my 3-year-old. She got this for her birthday, so. But I kind of wanted to show it a little bit because I haven't been showing it a lot. I have been, I did some lives when I was working on it, and I have done some videos with it mentioned in it, but we haven't talked about it that much because it's been, not in the office, easy for me to pick and show. And now it's here, so that's what we've got going on. I figured it's, a little bit of a fun thing to change what I have behind me because I can't.
Jamma Quilter says fun colors, and Chris Shirley Baby says I like odd and weird colors. Amanda's just brought colors that I would never think of or that I wouldn't know necessarily like what to do with. As you could see, I'm kind of a very black and white person. Mm-hmm. Or I do like color. I did make this and it is done. I finally trimmed all of my ends and weaved them for my flower. I call this one the flower granny square cardigan. And my dear friend Tank here in the chat actually did gift me the collar clasp that I am using for the closure on it.
Yeah.
So let's bring these back and make them a thing because I think every shawl needs a collar clasp. And then I wouldn't be afraid to have a shawl because I wouldn't have to worry about holding it all the time. Although Amanda has a cool trick. Again, sorry, we're talking about shawls and she doesn't have any. To tie it kind of like a scarf, kind of like a
Well, I could go get some. So if you really, like I'm gonna go get one because like they're just over there in a bag or something. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So she will grab 1 or 2. Oh, hi, Felicia. And yes, Melanie J, she does get the beautiful colors, and as I was trying to say, I do like color as well. Why can't I post on your channel? Is the chat not working on my side for you? Because you should be able to. Hi, Kivia. Welcome in, my dear. How are you? Let me see if I can.
Okay, so I have this shawl. It's just a virus shawl that I did recently. That was the first one I could find. But when I use my shawls, because I'm in Sweden, it does get cold, and I do this with my shawls. I use them when I go outside. And to
Felicia.
not have them fall over, I do take the ends after, wrapping it around, and then I tie them underneath. So it does stay in place. And this is what I look like when I go out. And then I have like, a jacket or something on. I'm just going to do that for those who wants to see a little bit better. So yeah, just tie a knot, just as, like I would do like this, but underneath. So it doesn't show. And if you really wanted to have it secure, you can double knot it to make sure it's not going anywhere. But that's how I like to do that. Not every shawl is meant to be, over the shoulder, fancy like that. Sometimes you just want something to like keep you warm when you're going outside. This is merino wool. So this is hot. Okay, I was already hot to begin with, and then I got the merino wool one. I probably would have had a better, experience right now with one of my cotton shawls. I could have kept that one on longer, but yeah, I made this for my grandma, and hopefully I will be able to gift it to her soon. But she has been, well, she's out of town, so I can't really do anything about that. That she wanted to go on vacation, right? That's, I can't decide that for her, even though I want to give her stuff. Like,
Felicia's asking why she can't post on my channel, but I did see you and I did greet you, and then now she's saying I spoke over there and no response. I can't tag you on my side, but I can tag you on Amanda's side, it looks like. So I'm not sure, but I do have subscriber only mode on, but I don't see it. Yeah, if YouTube unsubscribed you, because I've had that happen to me so much from people, even just Sandrine the other day. I went to watch her live, go participate in her live, and I was unsubscribed. I've been unsubscribed from many people that it doesn't, that I interact with frequently. So I always have to check. But I do have subscriber only mode on to help me combat the trolls. And I did have a troll earlier, as Sandrine took care of. So I'm really sorry if that's what's going on. But I have the subscriber mode on. And then you just have to wait like 20 minutes for it to work. Or maybe it's a half hour.
She's subscribed, so.
It does. That's so weird. I don't know.
Maybe she has to refresh the page or something. That it could be like something silly like that it's not.
Yeah. And there's been, I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood, but there's been a lot of situations where people can't chat. I've had it happen to me. It just won't let me. It keeps giving me an error code. Maybe if that's what's happening. Or chats have disappeared. Again, fingers crossed. Let's not jinx ourselves.
Well, the thing with that, it seems like it's, server-wide issues.
Yes.
So it's not just us. It's like a YouTube issue. Right. And that has been for like a little bit, and then it, fixes itself after a bunch of minutes. Like it's been different. Some people has like, issues for like 30 minutes, and other people just like, it's just a minute or two. So
hopefully it works itself out. Yeah. But you should be good to go. It's okay. We're trying to get help Amanda get watch hours. So yes, please hang out, go to Amanda's. I have her link pinned at the top of my chat. And hi, Lulu, Cindy, welcome in, my dear. It's great to see you. Cindy Lulu here. She is also working towards, I think, watch hours as well. I know a lot of us are trying to build up our watch hours and make more friends. So that's what we're here to do, you guys. You may type Barbie on my side and drop your link. And Amanda.
Scrap dolls.
Yes. Which I need to change mine to scrap dolls, don't I?
Well, I have the scrap dolls when we're going live, and when I'm not, hanging out with you, it's Yarn Love. So you never know, and you have the West Coast Wednesday and you have the Barbie. Like, we can't expect you to have everything going on because you're just trying to figure out everything with the members, and you're trying to figure out, like,
yes.
We do understand that you can't be a magic wizard and fix everything at once, and you're hanging out at everyone else's place and
I just want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah. So you take your time. We do understand that you can't do everything at once. You want to crochet, you want to do all the other crafts, you want to, hang out with friends.
My diamond painting
the admin stuff is just, not the fun stuff. So you don't have to fix everything overnight. It's okay if it takes you a week or 3. No one's gonna, keep
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no.
Hi, Zoela. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Zoela says we love hanging out with. She loves hanging out with us too. Thank you. That is awesome. Anyway, yes, I know. I'm an overachiever, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just a thing. I don't know why my brain is like this, but like as you saw, I singled and double crocheted, and then I saw the mosaic and I wanted mosaic. So I mosaicked. I went from single and double to mosaic. That's just how I am.
It's also single and double if you want to, so.
Yes. Yeah. Point being that you can mosaic if you single and double. And Fran, who the knitter, welcome in, my dear. How are you? And thank you, So Yarn Arm. That's very nice of you. As you can see, I'm also doing, again, overachiever, right? I'm switching between chats too, cause that's fun for me. 8 Smile Lady, welcome in. Says I'm here listening in too. I need to check and see if I am sub to Amanda. Please do. I have her pinned at the top of the chat. Oh, thank you, Bryn. That's the most important. Yes. Thumbing is on both of the that's it. That's all I would require. Please thumbs up.
Nisi has to leave us. Well, we're happy that you stopped by, and I hope that anything of what I had to say was helpful. And if you want to talk more hobby yarns, then just poke me. Like I have the Facebook group. You can hang out there, or there's ways to contact me. Just email me or something if you want to pick my brains about all the cottons and anything. Really, yes, hobby yarns is my thing. I just wish they would, sponsor me, because yes, why not? Yes, please, thank you.
Sorry, they're sideshowing outside. If you can hear the revving. I live in the Bay Area. They do what they call sideshows. That means they hot rod around. And I don't know how they can afford the tires, but burn up their tires. And that's fun for them.
Big Fat Yarn. Chris Shirley is asking about Big Fat Yarn. Are we talking about like Big Fat Yarn as like these fluffy yarns? Because both me and Dawn has done some things with these, but it's not like the bigger. Like there's bigger yarns than this. This is the thickest yarn I have, and I don't know about you. Do you have anything thicker, Dawn? Because this is the same yarn as this. I had this close by. I made an egg, and some other things.
Actually, I do.
You've got something that glows in the dark.
Yes, but that is not thick.
Oh, wasn't it the thick one? No, maybe not.
Oh, Stan Dream says I need to move my air mattress because it's cold on this side because I've been cramping out in the living room. Oh, Crocheting with Donna, I subscribed to you, Amanda. I can't post on your side yet.
I think it's just 5 minutes, so you
5 minutes.
Yeah.
You should be good to go. The thickest yarn that I have is my let me go trade with you for a moment. Is my did it work? It's not working. Hold on. We'll try again. Come on. Come on, computer. You could do it. Help me out here. Oh, we're ruining the spontaneity. Come on, the moment's over. There we go. Get in the bag. Get in the bag yarn.
Yes.
Did it work? Is it working?
Yeah. We see
there
you.
We go.
Well, now we see you don't. Now we don't. Well, you need to have that on every time we pop in here and do the peekaboo party because you need to do that for a bit, you know.
This is the peekaboo, yes. The peekaboo party, yes. Boo! Oh, speaking of party, you guys, I did hit 600 friends and I'm super excited for that. Thank you. And so this is made with the Premier Chunky Cotton, and this is a super bulky 6. And as you can see, it's extra chunky. I did find this Dollar Tree.
You have the chenille stuff.
I do.
If you put that side by side, because that's the thickest I have. Just that
chenille. This chenille says it's also a super bulky 6.
Yeah,
so they are pretty to be a super bulky. However, I do see
they're a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that the weight is just like in between yardage to weight or like ounces, I guess. And if it's like in a certain bracket, they will put that 6 or 5 or 4 weight on. So it isn't all exactly the same just because they have the same weight on the labels, and some companies do label differently. So
yes,
and yes, I do geek out about the yarny stuff. I do really like nerdy geeky yarn stuff. So
there's a lot of questions. Suela says, are they both equally soft? No, the chenille is fuzzy, so I like that texture, like a caterpillar. If you ever pet a caterpillar, I don't know why that just came in my head, but the cotton is soft. It is soft. Now, as Amanda was indicating, the just chenille is 65 yards. The chunky cotton is 50 yards. However, the chunky cotton weighs 100 grams and the just chenille weighs 50 grams. So the actual weight is not what she's referring to. It's like the thickness weight, right? Because we have two different.
Yeah, we're not talking about like grams and ounces. We're talking about the thickness, which is also in weights, or like a weight. What was it?
Hi, Divergent Crafter said I went and looked in my stash, and I was thinking of Wool Ease from Lion Brand. Oh, Nisi. Oh no, I have to ask the boyfriend if he sent your package. Uh-oh.
Nisi's not here yet, or still.
He's not here anymore, and I just forgot that thank you for reminding me, Bren. I need to follow up on that because I believe that went out and she should have received that already. I sent her all of my Lion Brand homespun something.
Well, I wrote it down, so
thank you.
To remind you after the stream. So
thank you. So Wayla, this chenille does not break easily. I've used a different brand of chenille that did. However, this one, if you pick at it, you can pull it apart, but you have to really pick at it. Like it's not gonna. You can frog it once. If you frog it again, it will fray. So
Yeah,
it's
and
not
some of the
very
yarns are
strong.
okay, but like the ends are a bit of a mess if you're like when you're trying to hide the yarn tails and whatnot. That's usually a bad thing the chenille yarns have going for them.
However, the cotton does shed as well.
Yeah, that
So
can happen with any yarn, but yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like pick your poison. They all kind of do. They all do something that isn't favorable, right? Even some acrylics, like there's a video that I was experimenting with the Big Twist value to see if that will what happens if you dry it, because it does say do not dry. And so I had to find out. So I was hoping that if people were interested enough, I would wash and dry my swatch a few more times and see how after a few washes and dries. I have heard some feedback that it gets gross after a while. I'm not sure if it gets gummy or crispy or what exactly that does. But Chris's Kaleidoscope, hi, on the phone with Mom, BRB. Enjoy, Mom. Take your time. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up with chat here. Oh, Roberta, I wash and dry my Big Twist all the time. Yeah, out the dryer, laying it flat, it did feel a little not as soft, but after it fully dried, it just felt like it did when it was new, and there was no fading, no pill, I couldn't tell shrinkage, but there was a comment that they thought it may have shrunk a tiny bit, maybe on camera it appeared slightly tighter, but I didn't think it was. Oh, it's okay, Michi. Michi's headed for grocery shopping. It's okay, hon. Yes, food, self-care, right? So Wayla says, I would love to know how it holds up after washing and drying. Yeah, so I'm glad to hear some good feedback because they have beautiful colors in the Big Twist value, which has moved over to that wall over there. I don't have any Big Twist in my background. Because I wanted my baby yarn to have a moment down here. And then this is other pretty yarns that I was able to get from. This is actually not coming to me anymore. What are you? Oh yeah, Karen. And these are from Hobby Lobby, which Hobby Lobby always has the sales, like the Hobie people. They alternate their sale items as well. So anyway, sorry. I'll come back to the yarn. Oh, Roberta says I don't dry it all the way, just heat until it's not soaked, then flip to air dry. Okay, that's an excellent pro tip. And I found that I couldn't dry mine all the way in the dryer. I think it was because it was such a small swatch. I actually had to throw in a little hand towel so that the dryer would actually detect there was something in the dryer. But when I pulled it out the washing machine, it was damp, but it wasn't soaked. So it didn't really retain a lot of water either. But the air dried one, because I dried one on air dry by itself, and that one dried overnight. So it did dry fairly quickly. And again, once it was dried all the way, it wasn't as soft as the original swatch before washed and dried, but it was still pretty soft. All right, Cindy, we will see you later. Thank you for stopping in. And yeah, I know there's probably quite a few other people live right now. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, talking yarn, talking Halloween, spooky season coming. I'm so excited. And I'm sorry we are missing a few other people. Oh, Melanie J says hi, Swilla and Mom. And Roberta says I've read to. Oh, it's not magic. I've read to add a dry bath towel in and it will absorb the moisture. Oh, okay. You've also read that. Yeah, that was just a thing because, like I said, my dryer just wasn't detecting it and it kept saying it was done. And I'm like, you're not done. Dry. Jessie the Crafty Gypsy. I'm good. How are you, my dear? She's saying hi to Cindy Lulu. And welcome in, my friend. Just trying to make sure that we're not missing anybody. And that we're catching. Thank you you, Crocheting with Donna. And for everyone who is on my side, you may type Barbie in the chat and drop your link. We are here to make friends and connect with our friends. Make sure we're still friends with our friends. Pixie Stitch, welcome in, honey. Great to see you. Yeah, sorry, I was looking away from chat for a little bit. This is why it's really hard. Oh, tired puppies get cranky just like little kids. If you have a fussy puppy, try nap time. Hey, if you have a fussy YarnDoll, try Scrapdoll. Try nap time too.
I wish I could do naps, but if I go and take a little nap and I wake up and then it's, you know, I can't go back to sleep, or, you know, then I'm up for just, yeah. So yeah, I'm terrible at falling back to sleep. If I'm awake, I'm awake. Unless if I wake up and I'm still in bed and go back to sleep, like that is one thing. But if I, you know, go up and fix breakfast for kids and send them off to school, I can't take a nap, or like in the afternoon. Not working good for me.
Throws off your routine for sure. Nana Michelle, welcome in. Nana Michelle said, hi, all. Just noticed you were live. Sorry, was just making dinner and frying salmon with garlic, lemon, risotto, and asparagus. Just waiting on the air fryer asparagus to finish up. Awesome. And Maritza, hola Maritza. And Nana Michelle said, I can't nap. I always feel worse later. It takes too long to fall. Yes, I have terrible time falling asleep. And I think Nana Michelle is basing her dinner off of being over at a Mama J Ways last night, because that is exactly what we were talking about. All the food at Mama J Ways. that's our conversations. They go from crochet to how do we fuel our bodies so that we can crochet.
Winter's in the house. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Winter. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping in. We are hanging out crocheting, talking about crocheting and all the things we want to crochet, and spooky season. Tank says, my softest blanket I have made is with Red Heart. I made it 46 years ago, and the color is as bright as the day I made it. That is really good to know, because I love the baby Red Heart, as you know, and this is already from, some of them have a date of 1987 on them. Oh, and It's Not Magic says, I agree, Tank. I love Red Heart Super Saver. It lasts forever. I've been having issues since they changed to turkey, and I've seemed to have developed an allergy in my eyes. And so Winter says, I just put up my Halloween tree ornaments. Oh, I love it.
We've been talking Halloween yarn. You might be able to spot at least 2 colors that you already know is the Hopi Halloween yarns, because I'm pretty sure Winter has them there and there. Yeah, like I don't. Winter has them for sure, Yes, because we were talking about the dice bag I made earlier, because it's cute. Halloween and scales. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? There's nothing that could go wrong when you're making stuff that sparkles. Yeah, that's just, you know, I love my sparkles.
Oh, Divergent Crafter finished 2 beanies today, but did get a baby blanket done last week. That is awesome.
Winter sold the Halloween cakes. I'm sorry for you.
Yes, Winter, I believe I remember when that happened. It was a bittersweet moment. You were able to take care of something, but then you had to let them go. And I was not in it like I am now.
Okay, so Winter still has that, but not that. Yeah, okay. Right? Zombie Planet and or what is that one? I'm terrible at the Halloween yarn names because it's been so long since I talked about them. Mad Scientist? It could be Mad Scientist. But we got neon green and blue and purple. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For those who popped in now, like this is the first time everyone here gets to see my new backdrop because I finally moved stuff to where I'm supposed to be. The renovations are done. Well, done and done. Like there's stuff still that has to be done when you're moving things between rooms and whatnot. It takes a bit to figure out where everything's gonna be, what you're gonna throw out, and all of that things. Yes, but I was playing out with the lights here earlier, and I can do a magic trick when I do like this because it does pick up on that this has sparkles, and this has sparkles. But it doesn't give me a very good look, I think, with all of, like it's too bright. But I did love that you actually see the sparkles in my yarns. So yeah, I'm doing that occasionally just for fun. But that's yep, silly. But I love glitter and sparkly things. And the big basket I did after I did the small one, I did a bigger one. I was thinking about making a bag, but I'm not gonna have enough yarn to do that because I did that in double stranding, the same yarn, and I only have 2 more cakes. So this bag and this bowl is 2 cakes, and using those 2 would have probably, a little bit more than double this, but it's not a bag size. So I would have ordered more to get a decent size bag and straps or something. But it's really fun to see how the different how the yarn can be very different depending on if you use it as a single strand or if you double strand it. You get a totally different effect. Yeah.
Thank you, Suela, for dropping Melissa from Crochet in Agreement's link. And Melissa was talking about the yarn that Crochet in Agreement dyes and how pretty it is. And yes, Melissa does beautiful. See, now that yeah, we have some very talented people dyeing yarn here in the community. And Melissa from Crochet in Agreement is definitely one that she is a sweetheart. I've been trying to catch up with her, and our schedules are not lining up right now. But yeah, I definitely do need to catch up with her and make some time. Melissa from Crochet in Agreement is giving 73% off her proceeds of my colorway to me for my auction. That is awesome. For I Love to Crochet Tank. Yes, she is, yes. She's a sweetheart and very talented at dyeing yarn.
I'm so jealous at most
Yeah.
people that deals with all of them hand dyed hanks and whatnot, because most of the time I think, as far as I've seen, it's easier to do animal fibers, to dye animal fiber yarns, because of how they soak up color and all the different colors and all of that stuff. And animal fibers and I don't get along very well, so I have to stay away from that. And so I don't really have, it's a bit silly to splurge in yarns that I'm not going to be able to use very much. Like I could get something, like, but it would be, yeah, I don't know what I want to do with it. Because you see all the pretty yarns. I have enough yarns. I don't need to get that type of yarn
Yeah,
right now.
I don't think I'm as sensitive as you are. But I did splurge last year because I did win a discount to Boss Kitty. But I don't know. How do I not have that in here? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Well, I got a question here about superwash and whether that bothers me or not. So far, I have come to the realization that superwashed merino. I did show the virus shawl that I made for my grandmother. That was a merino, like a baby yarn, really, really soft. I could do that one, and it didn't cause any reactions. But I have used some other merino that wasn't superwash that I did react to. Wool overall, like I do feel it, but I am also not like I can handle it a little bit. Like if I go into a store with yarn, like I will feel it, like I will squeeze it, and I'm not gonna sniff it in the store because like I like to do that occasionally. Just you know, just, I'm that kind of person, or like feel it if it's soft. If I would have it against my face. But I do get like itchy on my hands because I do touch everything in a yarn store because I have to. But I think the worst yarn for me, like the worst yarn, I have Wheel of Alpaca from Hobie. It's the only alpaca yarn I have. It's in a plastic bag in a container. If I open the container, I can feel it a little bit. If I open the plastic bag, I do feel it. Like I can't even open the bag without getting a reaction to the alpaca yarn. And people are like, alpaca is supposed to be hypoallergenic and whatnot. Well, yeah, no, sorry. Not my thing. Merino is so far the least reactions, and wool occasionally. More often than not, it's like a mixed wool yarn, and also like allergy pills to go with that. And for like maybe an hour or two 1 week, and then I put it to the side, and then I recover from it, and then I can get it out next week and do an hour or so at that point, because
That's horrible though.
yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. We're missing a lot of chat here. Wheel of Alpaca is fab, but it reminds me of cat hair, and fur shedding is real here with cats and dogs. Oh dear. Oh dear. So Yarn Arm, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have the Wheel of Alpaca and the blue and white, and that was the plan to make a shawl for my grandmother. But since I can't tolerate that, that's just not gonna happen. Yeah.
Miss Glow loves your yarn in the background, Amanda.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to there's something, I don't know. Kivya is talking, or Tank is asking Kivya if she sees Soilless comments. I'm trying to figure out what's going on there, but there's some Tank is saying Kivya hasn't answered yet.
Is Kivya, depending on, maybe she's not on the right, she's on a different side of the chat. I don't know whose chat Kivya is in, but I was going to drop Boss Kitty's link really quick.
Yeah, I'm just like, what's going on there? Because I was trying to find the comment that they're referring to, if that would make any,
no,
give me any clues to what's going on.
Yeah, we see you guys. Sorry, we're Kivya is at my side, okay, and so Yarn Arm is on Amanda's side, saying, "Hey, Kivya, are you here?" You guys are so cute.
Winter's going to get dinner. We're planning to be here for, well, probably not that long, because we're trying for our own sakes to not, go 6 hours, because it's not good to do too long. So the plan is not for all of them very long streams. We're trying to keep it somewhat of a okay schedule, but at the same time, we're having so much fun. So if we're like a little bit longer than we're planning to, it might happen. Okay, the plan was for a 2-hour stream. If that's a 2-hour stream or 2.5 hours, well, I'm not making any promises, because last week we couldn't keep that time because we were so busy talking about all the fun stuff with yarn. Yeah.
Here we go. Suela saying hi to Kivya. Kivya saying hi to Maritza. I see Maritza saying hi to Kivya. I see Suela saying, sorry, Amanda.
I don't know. Is Kivia actually responding to comments whatsoever? Like, is it possible that she's just away from the keyboard?
Oh, she said hi to, but this is a while ago. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
like,
but like,
yeah, she might have stepped away. Kivia
lurking
might
in a
have
bush.
stepped away. But Kivia does say hi to everyone. They missed
Yeah.
10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Almost. Sorry, guys, we're just goofing around here. So back to the yarn. I was able to get a...
That's so pretty. That is so pretty.
Neil saying, I think I was on the wrong side. Oh, no. I don't, what is this one? Zoila Angela Wright can't see any of my comments anywhere. Oh, wow. That is so weird. I don't know what's going on.
Either
Oh,
YouTube is having like fun and playing tricks on us, or
YouTube is glitchy. Yes, YouTube is glitchy.
oh, this one was
Yes,
a
it's
fun
supposed
one.
to be, yeah, a pun. It's supposed to be a pun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Yeah.
So I treated myself. Like I said, I had one, a discount. It may have been free shipping. I believe I won to Boss Kitty. And I did purchase some Cynthia's lunchbox. And this is Boss Kitty hand-dyed yarn. So yeah, it was my Christmas money. I used Christmas money to get the mohair ball.
I was just about to ask, is it mohair in that?
It
Because it
is.
looks
It is
like that.
72% kid mohair,
Oh.
28% silk, and 118% fuzz and fluff.
I'm really loving that they have the print out, or like the cutout of the paw.
Yeah, of the
Yeah,
paw.
okay.
She does this cutout herself. She makes these labels herself. Boss Kitty is so boss, you'll knit your pants. It's with the
Yeah. Yeah, mohair is also something that I can't really handle, apparently. I do feel
I've been
mohair.
okay handling it, but I haven't worked with it. But I have sensitivities to
Yeah.
wool as well. So, but so far I've been okay with the little bits of stuff I have worked with. There's Kivia. Kivia said it's pretty. Yeah, it is. And there is 459 yards in this. So I can't remember, but I did also get some from the auction for Regina back when that was hosted by our friend here, Thriz, who also dyes beautiful yarn. And that is on its way. So I'm waiting for my Gothic Ballerina yarn. And I wanted to see how that would go with my mohair kitty yarn here, because as you can see, Cynthia's lunchbox has the pinks and the purples in it. So I think that with these and that, I would be able to do, I mean, 459 yards is pretty good yardage together. I have, about 900. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there where I can make a decent size something. So I was thinking combined with what Thriss has, which is why I did ask for the colors I asked for. But this is a super fine. Honestly, it's super fine. So if I doubled it up, I could get a hat, maybe. But I ordered the last two skeins. So it wasn't like I wanted more, but this was all that was available. But yeah, it's super thin. It's hard for me to even find a strand to show how thin. So this is like, I don't even know if that would be a lace weight. Does it say on here?
Yeah, I would say that that's the lace weight. But also, since it is fluffy, I do know that some brands are counting the halo as a part of the yarn as well. So
yeah,
but the strand itself is definitely lace. But yeah, it could be.
She doesn't indicate on here what it is, but I believe that's what it was.
Well,
and
mohair is like that most of the time. It is just a thin thing.
Yeah. but I should find a better place for that. Well, okay. So, truthfully, this is by my bed and I look at it every day before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning.
And you still haven't figured out what you're going to do with it.
No,
It's going
like
to
I
haunt
said,
you in your dreams.
I'm waiting for the right project, and hopefully, Thris's yarn and I can combine them and get something amazing. Do something amazing.
You could make a gorgeous shawl out of that.
Yes, it's not magic is also saying. Oh, Kivy is saying that happened in Dee's live last night too. Yeah, Zoila, I'm definitely not going to frog this yarn for sure. No, It is what it is. Hey.
I'm sorry if I'm just itching my mosquito bites here because we got mosquito situations is crazy. I have to itch. I'm sorry. Yeah. There was something I wanted to where did it go?
I love to crochet said it will talk to you. Hang on. Yes, the yarn does tell me what it wants to be. It just hasn't said yet. Divergent says I want to try rabbit Angora yarn and see if it bothers me or if it's just petable. LOL. Okay, I did have an Angora rabbit hair sweater for a long time back in the 90s, and I did not have an issue with that. So fingers crossed that you don't have an issue also, because that makes beautiful fabric, and it's so cozy, just so cozy. It's not magic. I saw a short the other day. Burn the candle. It means stop waiting to use the good stuff. Enjoy it. Yes. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure I had enough to do a decent size piece with it, because I think that this is the star of the show. So I didn't want to just do a cowl or something that I wouldn't get a lot of use out of. So yeah, I really want to use. Oh, thank you. I love to crochet says Kivia. Zoila said she can see you. Oh, but I can't see her, says Kivia. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, there's a mess. But I'm thinking, like, is it on everyone's chat or is it just that's gotta be, just local here, right?
No, it's in everyone's chat. I think it's happening to me a lot too. But I also know that we are working and lurking most of the time. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Working and lurking most of the time. So if I say hi to someone and they don't say hi back, I know that their eyes were not glued to the screen and that they don't mean to not say hi back. It's okay.
We got Jill Simpson in the house, and it's kind of funny. She's the female version of Neil.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. Because Neil was like, I got the female version of me, subscribe to both of you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out. My puppy is around subscribing to people as well.
Yeah. He's barking around.
He is barking around, sharing the love.
He's lurking. We love lurkers.
Yes, we do. Lurk away, my friend. I'm glad you enjoy our conversation as much as we do. So that's why we share it with everybody. Because this is us, just how we would be behind the scenes as well. So
we're geeking out on yarn.
We love to geek out on yarn.
Yep.
Oh, it's right here and you can't see it. Uh-oh.
What are you looking at?
This is my glow in the dark yarn right here that I did get from Temu. And if you guys do see this label on the Temu, get it, because it charges really quickly and it glows really well. Not having such luck with, it's the same tag, but this one I had it sitting for just as long and it didn't charge. So I don't know. But the marled one, see how there's like, it's kind of,
well, maybe it's showing differently depending on the color itself. The yellow is really bright and the purple is not as bright, so maybe that also has a little bit to do with
this. Was the one I charged, so it's a little bit darker than this one. But in the package, all of them that was, because it was a mixed bag of different ones. And there truly is 50 yards in here, you guys. It's amazing. I couldn't believe that it was, but it was. That's why this is caked up, because I had to measure it to make sure. They tightly wind it. Well, it's not tightly wound, but it's really compact. It's just really compact. But yeah, this was all half of yarn, and $15. It's a great deal. Same size from the Lion brand, but I paid on sale 5 something a skein last year.
How
And
thick would you say that is?
a 3, a small 4. Like,
And you
they
said
call this
how
a
much was it?
$14.
No, but like the grams and the yards
50.
were like
Yeah, 50.
50 yards, and how much weight? Or 50?
It didn't give weight.
Well,
And I
doesn't it say like on the ball anywhere
Nope.
that it's like
No. It actually, none of them have any of the specs that they had in the description.
that's stupid?
It is. It's actually quite annoying.
Yeah, because I was like, if I could find something comparable, because this kind of looks about the same size of a ski, like in
Yeah.
your hand, it does look the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
And,
Because
and
this
this
is
is
how
the
they
size.
come.
Yeah, that one looks a little bit bigger, or is
It
it
is.
just not
No,
as
it is. But it's
compacted?
87 yards. Yeah, it's 87 yards. But as far as they say, this is a 4 weight, the pink one. And as you can see, the purple one, maybe you can see, hopefully you can see, the purple
Hey,
one is a little bit thicker.
On the pink one, you said 87 yards, and how
Yeah.
many grams or ounces?
50 grams, 1.76 ounces.
So basically, almost like this.
Uh-huh.
I have the Hobie 8 Rainbow, and it's 1.75 ounces, but it's 82 yards.
Oh, okay.
So that
Okay.
means we have a good comparison. What was it? The pink one? That was
50.
no, but like the brand. The brand.
Oh, the glow yarn.
No, the pink one. The pink one.
The pink one is the Just Cotton Premier. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. And that one is the exact same, or pretty similar to the Rainbow 8.
Oh.
When we're talking about the Hobie yarns. So
yes.
if anyone
and that's
wants,
a medium 4 is what they have it listed as, a medium 4.
But they have it listed as a 3. I don't know if you can see that.
And see, this is more of a 3 to me as well.
Yeah.
It's not magic that I made my own glow in the dark yarn. Sorry. We've been wondering if you could do that. Okay, and we're gonna come back to that in a minute. Sorry. We're sorry.
Oh, that's cute that you can try that yourself. But yeah, I was like, because there's a lot of people that's checking out the Hobie yarns and they don't know what to compare it to, or like what it's close to.
Yes, because I asked what an
8.8
is before, and now I know an 8.8 is.
That's what it is. But the more common ones of the Rainbow is the 8.4, and that's half the size. Because if you take 2 strands of the 8.4, you will get 8.8. So it's basically like split it in 2, and you get the 8.4. Yeah, that's what they're the numbers are about. 8.4 is half of 8.8. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Jerry said these ladies throwing yarn like Pokemon. Yes.
Yeah, but we're throwing yarns left and right here, and we're throwing yarns when we pop over to other people's channels and subscribing and leaving yarn on doorsteps, and that's
throwing
also
it in your window. Yes, we don't condone violence, but we do have the fun. So we gently tossing.
It's just like a pillow fight, okay? Yarn is soft. It's not going to hit you in the face. It's just going to be, a little bit of a cuddly thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe the cakes are a little bit more densely caked up. So we don't throw cakes. We throw the skeins.
Yeah. So we have fluffy balls. Oh, fluffy balls.
Yep. Okay, so this making your own glow in the dark thing with acrylic paint and dilute it, and that sounds interesting. But like, does it stay like that? Because like, could you wash it and it will still be like that, or would you have to redo it if you wash it?
It's Not Magic says I added water and it did until I let it and did it until I let it dry 48 hours and then washed.
No, he's asking if we can't play yarn dodgeball. Oh, sorry. Dawn is drinking. I'm sorry.
I almost choked.
I'm sorry.
Angela, welcome in, my dear. Great to see you. Oh, yeah, we were just nerding out, geeking out on yarn here and falling down the glow-in-the-dark rabbit hole because we love glow-in-the-dark yarn. And I do know that there's quite a few other brands besides Lion Brand that makes glow-in-the-dark yarn now. So that's why I was showing what I found on Temu. And I can grab my glow-in-the-dark from Lion Brand. Now, I bought this last year on sale. I don't know if it's out yet this year. I'm sure it is. If not, it will be soon. But it's the same 50 grams. 175 ounces, 71 yards or 65 meters. And like I said, these were advertised as 50 grams and it is 50 grams each. But as you can see, it's just a little more densely packed than the Lion Brand one. So it does look very similar to and these are all cotton. It said that in the listing. I don't know why it's not on the label. All the label says is 20 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Celsius warm water washing. I don't even, okay, it says neutral lotion. I believe that's mild soap. Maybe
Neutral lotion? That's the first one. I've never heard that one. Yeah.
You guys, no, wait. You have to see this. Tell me what this says. Tell me what this says.
Does it say neutral lotion or what?
You guys, but read what it says below. Can you read? Hold on.
Never rude or use the washing machine. This is some weird direct translation from some Asian language. Never rude or use.
I mean, I don't know what language it's translated from, but clearly,
I'm guessing like be gentle, like a gentle washing cycle. That's what they were trying to get.
Maybe never rub. Never. I can't even hold it still. I'm laughing so hard, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold it still.
Well, it's not the best translation I've ever seen, but it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
But it's making me laugh. Like, it didn't click before. My eyes didn't, never rude. It's never rude. You guys, this yarn is never rude. It's going to always be nice.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
So I saw that we had Chris come back saying
Chris.
something about just frogging and hanging out, listening. Anyone that wants to lurk, just feel free to lurk because that's what I do most of the time. I pop into chats and I say hi to everyone, and then I'm just relaxing and crocheting, and I'm not getting to know a lot of people that way, and I know that. So I'm trying to get better at, being active in chat, but I want to crochet. So I'm sorry for people to think that I'm not responding to them, because I do see that a lot of people are saying hi to me, but saying hi to everyone, I'm sorry, but it's just when I'm hanging out in other people's chats, it's like I'm here and I see you, and I crochet. My fingers are busy. Yes. It's not magic. Well, I'll try not to be rude to my yarn then. Granny D is back.
Oh, welcome back. How was the store? Did you buy some good stuff? I bought some good stuff when I went to the store yesterday. I know I said that we had trouble with the self-checkout, but not that you, okay, sorry. I just remembered I'm starting to get a little peckish, and I have mango, and I have mango. Yum. Well, Amanda gets a lot of things made, and I'm over here not with so much made stuff, but having fun with my friends. Angela says, being rude to your yarn, you're going to be frogged later.
Yep. Yep.
But yes, oh yeah. I love to crochet. My friend Tank says, I love mango. Misty's Cottage. Welcome in, Miss C. Here I was given some Lion Brand glow-in-the-dark yarn. I used it for a sun bunny on the feet. I also made a bumblebee and used the glow yarn for the wings. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I was going to actually do some outlining of my skulls on my skull granny cardigan that I'm sitting on because I got up to go get my other yarn. But welcome in, Misty. Thank you for being here. Yes, I was thinking of, or, you know, I should have started. I might just do that. I think I might use some of the glow in the dark for the, like the sleeves at the bottom here, because it would be cool if this whole thing glowed, but I didn't have the glow in the dark yarn at the time when I started this, or did I? And I just didn't think about it. Anyway, either way, missed opportunity, but I'm trying to think of how I can incorporate the glow in the dark yarn, and I did not have this glow in the dark yarn. So
hey, you know what you could do?
Another one.
No, I've seen a lot of people do granny squares, but like a bucket hat. So you could do granny square skulls, and then you do a bucket hat with the center skull being the glow in the dark.
Dark glow. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that could be a thing, because then you wouldn't have to do too many extra squares. And I'm thinking that you might not want to do some skull squares in a while. When you finish that cardigan, you might, want to do something different for a bit.
Yeah. Well, and so last night when I was with a Mama Jayway, she was saying she would like to see if I put a hood on this, the white outline with black skulls. So reverse. But anyway, we'll see if I even get that ambitious, because I got a lot of sleeves still to go. Because these are very small squares. They only make they're only 4 inches. So it's taking a lot of squares. I need another like 60 squares to go. And at 20 minutes a square, not so sure. But Regina is saying hello to Granny D and Miss C's Cottage. And Neil says, hetware. Yes, some hetware. Yes. Yeah, lots of possibilities still, but I'm just focused on trying to get these sleeves done, and then we can work on the accessories, if you will.
Yeah. I think Granny D is hanging out in my chat.
Yes, she is.
Because I see Soila is telling Tank that,
yeah.
I think Tank was looking for Granny D, but that's one of the, like, I know it's a bit tricky when people are hanging out on both sides, and I do know that Dawn's probably going to say it again, that spend 15 minutes at her side and then pop over to me because I need the watch hours, which I really appreciate, and Dawn is just so cute and sweet and all of that, but yeah, I do appreciate that thing. So yeah, if it does make it a bit difficult for you guys that we are using both of our channels to stream from.
So I am more than happy to just go on your channel next week, honey. We can just, I know we fought about this before. We weren't going to bring this to the public. Yeah. Well, you guys, she won't let me. So maybe if I publicly shame her into going on her channel alone, I'm more than happy to do that.
we all know that Dawn is the very liked person and Dawn knows everyone. So I know she wanted to do this so that people would come to her channel and get to know me and maybe want to stick around to hang out with me.
True.
Which I really appreciate.
That part, that last part is yes.
Yeah.
And again, because we're so small, we don't get pushed out into the algorithm. So this way it does share the love a little bit more as far as exposure from the YouTube. But yes, I have Amanda pinned to the top of the chat. Thank you everybody for going over there and hitting the thumbs and giving her the watch times. And like I said, it's all love here, you guys. It really is. But yeah, so we just wanted to make sure everybody knows it's us together. I think we've kind of gotten the word out. I don't know. We were going to do this for a couple weeks and then definitely alternate or something. But yeah, until we got people used to us being, this is the thing, you guys. We're going to be here hanging out on Sundays, geeking out about yarn.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I have been going live whenever I can. You know, I have kids, I have things that's going on, and I didn't really want to schedule anything. And I know Dawn wanted to hang out. And so when we did go this time one Sunday and after Granny D as well, there was a lot of people that came from Granny D to hang out, and we had so much fun. We were here for like 6.5 hours and broke all my previous records. My longest stream, my most watched, most liked. Yeah. So it was like, okay, I'm going to try and see if I can make it work, but I'm not making promises that it's going to stay like this forever. Like if life happens, life happens. But I'm going to really try because
It's okay.
Yeah.
But this is a good time for us to all meet up and as far as Amanda's schedule and my schedule. So yeah, that's we're hoping it works out.
Neil is being a little bit fun here because he thinks Swedish people talk Dutch. No, but I have been playing games in the past with people that do speak Dutch, and I can't understand when people are speaking it, but I do actually can understand similarities in the language when it's written. So some things I do see, but it's not all obvious to me. Yeah, no.
So Amanda brought me into the daylight. I would just like to add, because many people, honestly, I was overwhelmed by the response of people that say, I'm sorry that I don't get to see you because you're at nighttime. Can you please do a daytime? Nana Michelle was absolutely one that consistently has commented, and I've had people even DM me. So there's proof. I have receipts. So yes, so that's why I wanted to accommodate more people and try to not overdo it, but you know, be with my friends. I want to hang out with all the friends. And well, yeah, we have this daytime schedule and also the Hobie Bingo, which Amanda occasionally was able to, even with the camera off or camera not on, well, it's on what she was working on, was able to join me at that time. So again, school schedules for the kids and all that like stuff ever changing, kind of changed.
Your Hobie Bingo is my dinner time, really. So you keep me company. Most of the time you're on my phone on top of my coffee machine while I cook.
So I need to get the sales accurate. I need to get the make my girl proud here and learn the Hobie Bingo yarn. Oh, it's the way like I'm trying, honey. I'm trying. Angela, if you make it, please make a video. Yes, I agree. Please make a video. Nana Michelle, we hang out with you whenever I can. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. And if not, the replay at work, you and Amanda are so fun. Thank you. Like I said, this was too good for us to hide behind the scenes. You've missed many, many hours of all the fun where we did talk more and more about yarn. So sometimes it might be a repeat for us, but it's new for you. But it's okay because, like I said, I'm still learning. So I'm more than happy to have Amanda reinforce a lot of things that she's already shared. Polly's Crochet Creations by Tori. Hi, Tori. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, hun. I know I got your message, but I couldn't reply. And then by the time I was going to, it was way too late. I'm so sorry. Yesterday got away from me, and I didn't. I'm sorry. I will catch up with you again soon. I promise.
So I think the question was already answered because there was people asking. I think was it Jill Simpson that was asking about the language of Swedish people. We talk Swedish. Yes. Or we speak. Yeah, my grammar is not always correct, but then again, Swedish is my first language, and I do sometimes stumble on words and don't find the words I'm looking for. So it is what it is, even though it's kind of fun that people's like, oh, we don't catch up on you not being, native English speaking something. And it's always fun to hear people's guesses. Like, where did you think I was from? If you can't pick up the fact that I'm, Swedish, then what did you think? Just yeah. I'm curious. It's always fun.
My favorite answer is Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That tickles me a lot.
Well, I can't really I can't in my head just like, oh, Pennsylvanian accent sounds like this. I need. Can anyone point me to the direction of where I can hear a Pennsylvanian accent? Because I don't know. I don't know. It's not magic. It's finding hard to find the words and speaking English. Yeah, that's.
Yes. Oh, it sounds more like Valley Girl. That's cute. I love to crochet. And then Jill is over here saying, poor Jill. I'm confused. LOL. I have two phones. Amanda's stream and on my iPad, and I'm watching someone else's live, and my computer is live streaming my treat. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Oh, geez, hun. And now, yes. Okay, so I look over here because this is where my computer is that has both of the live streams on the YouTube side, because I cannot put any additional anything on this computer. I can only do the StreamYard where we're actually streaming from. Oh, hi, Jeannie, aka Proverbs 31 Yarn. Happy Sunday. Great to see you.
I have more devices I can use. Anyone need watch hours? Let me know. Who should I get a playlist going for right now?
Yes, if you need watch hours, we have passed the 2-hour mark. So if you would like to type Barbie on my side or Scrapdoll on Amanda's side, you may drop your link and we will friend you. Let us know your schedule. Let us know if you're live or your upload schedule, if you do videos. What you do, when we could find you, and Nightbot reminding us what's in your cup. Please hydrate.
I'd love a sexy French accent instead of an Irish farmer accent. Sue Yarn. Oh yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we are over the time that we said we would do. Like I kind of expected that it's
it's okay. We're flexible.
We're aiming at 2 hours, and then it might be more. And if you have other places to be, then it's totally fine. We're just hanging out with friends. And if you are planning to do other things, then, we're not holding you hostages here. You do you. If you want to hang out, then yes, we're happy to have you. Yes.
Cheers. The water.
Yes. But also, what are we doing? Do we want to keep hanging out? Dawn, how are you feeling? Do you have any other places you're planning to do? Is there any lives that is happening
soon? I don't know. Do you guys know of anyone else who's live right now? Oh, Neil, you're doing good. That's a lot. Neil could use some watch hour love, please. And Nightbot
Yes.
coming through saying you may type Barbie, and Nightbot will drop your link if you are in my chat. And Little Treasures by Nancy says later, everyone, with the heart emoji. And yes, Zoela sending hugs to Nancy. I would like to I don't know. What am I doing? What are we doing, girl? I don't know. I know I promised that I would keep you on a schedule because, yes, it is getting late for you now.
Well, we
So,
are past midnight, and I have to get up at 7 to,
yep. And
get kids
so,
to
yeah,
school.
I have not eaten. This girl needs sleep. Yeah, Neil, you don't need to, hun. We love you. We will promote for you, my friend. I'm
Yes.
gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna pop on the live. I'm gonna see who's live. We're gonna ask that if you wouldn't mind
Well, right now,
letting us know.
I
what
know
the
that people might, be curious, but this is what Neil's live is looking right now, and I'm curious. That car wasn't there when I popped in there earlier. So whose car is that, and why is it parked there? Because it wasn't parked there a while back. It's kind of like hiding the view from the road. Yeah. But yes, you need the watch hours, and I'm totally fine with having your tree running.
And I can go ahead and share Neil's link.
You doing that on both sides?
Yes.
Yes. Good.
So there's some nice scenery for you, depending on where you are. Check out Neil. I think it's a beautiful view. I really do enjoy it, sincerely. Yeah. So I am there. And then who else? And at least YouTube got the memo that I like Neil because you were the first person that popped up when I clicked on lives. So
Good.
Yeah. Dee Ferguson, hello. So Wayla, thank you so much for greeting in people. Oh, Fiberfloozy Crafts, you guys. Fiberfloozy is live right now. And if other people that you see that you like, please go. Dragon Lover 68 is also live right now. Building some stuff. Looks like.
Yeah, that's Connie. Connie has been live for a couple of hours now. Yeah. Before I started doing, well, not before I decided to go live on Sundays, I was often on the panel at Connie's, and she, yeah, there, she does. My timesheet goes live 6 p.m. So that's 4 hours before we went live now. And she's probably going to be live for another 2-3 hours or something because she has Sundays off. And that's when she just crafts at her bench all day. Yeah. So Sundays is a long day for her to stream.
So if there's anyone else that we are missing that you see, oh, Robin is doing a premiere. Thank you, Angela, in just a few minutes. Awesome. Yes, we want to make sure that we shout out as many as we possibly can. There's always many people live, many places. And, it's just hard to catch everybody. But, yeah, that's why we're trying to see who we can see right now in this moment. This is who YouTube is sharing with me and, again, with Amanda. I'm so sorry. We don't play favorites, you guys. Are just shout yourselves out, please. Yes. Let us know what else is going on so we can be everywhere and know all the things.
Yeah, Dawn is good at keeping track. I am always, checking with her, like, where's the fun? Where do I need to go? Where, that's always a good thing to, I'm the hobby dictionary and she's the what's happening on YouTube dictionary. Yes.
Or as Arthur So Sleepy said, I'm the TV guide for YouTube.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
That's a big burden, but I'm doing my best to share the love, you guys. Yeah. So thank you all for hanging out with us. I hope that was enough. It looks like we did scare off quite a few people.
Well, there's still people here, so
There is
I'm
plenty.
not in a hurry, but I
No.
also, if people want to have other things to do, then I'm not
Yes.
the one stopping them. I'm
Yes.
just gonna enjoy hanging out with my friends and maybe get a couple of extra watch hours in the
For sure. For sure.
yeah,
I do have one. I did one, you guys. I did one.
that's
Did one.
awesome.
And in preparation for today, I did a few more middles. So I could do the assembly line, and then work on the outsides. So yeah, I have a few skulls here we could do. There's been many
Oh, Regina, that's so sweet. She says we'll stay until you decide to leave. So yeah, that's really cute.
And thank you, Soela. So excited for my square. Granny D was the cutest the other day. She was like, I'm finishing this square, so I'll have a finished object for Friday.
Wow, yeah. Well, right now I'm feeling like the biggest reason for leaving is that Dawn needs to eat. So when
I'm
Dawn's
okay.
tummy says that she needs to eat, then that's
When I
where I
fall over,
yeah.
oh,
No,
I
you
will
don't.
fall off.
No falling over here. No falling over. Yes.
Oh, Arthur Lavelle is still here. Hello. Hello or hello again. I don't know. But yeah, maybe another 15 minutes. I think I'm good. I'm staying hydrated, you guys. Don't worry. I ate a lot yesterday. I did. So your girl's not starving. It's just this is morning for me. You guys know I'm a night owl, and so yeah, breakfast is usually about now. And you would know this if you know that I'm always at I Bring It Kelly's on Fridays at 3:00 cooking with her. So that's when I'm eating my breakfast and getting ready for the nighttime lineup where you can find Little Treasures by Nancy. Goes
Well,
live
yeah,
every Friday.
I'm usually, lurking around in bushes kind of late, like the party with Margie yesterday. I didn't go to bed until after 4 a.m.
Oh,
Because I was just having so much fun. So when the party was over, I just, found another bush to lurk in and
yes.
more people to hang out with. Yeah, that happened. It is, it happens. I don't want to go to bed because it's really a lot of fun. But I did
What
get
if
to sleep
I?
in today, so it's all
Oh
good.
yeah, yeah. What if I could? John C. Is live often also trying to see. I kind of wonder if because
Yeah,
Angela.
that's where I ended up
Oh,
after hanging out with Margie.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Veronica. Finish the earrings. Yes. Please share. Please. Yes. Zoela. Woohoo, Veronica. Hope you make a video. Yes, we do. We do. We do. We love videos.
Yeah, we like videos. We like shorts. If you don't feel like, doing a lot
True.
more than just showing it up a little bit, because if you've done something small, a short could be easier to record if you only want to, finish or showcase a finished object. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Please let us know.
Yes.
Um. Oh, Arthur, thank you. We will be back on John's in a few hours. Awesome. I will catch you then. That will be good.
Roaming with Rover bingo at 7 EST.
Oh, okay. 7
So
Eastern is 4 a.m. my time, Pacific. And I do not know who this is, so I need to find out. Thank you.
I've
Thank you.
heard roaming with Rover before, but it doesn't ring a bell. Then again, there's so many people out there. Like, it's a name I probably came across in a chat somewhere, but I don't know if I've seen any of the content.
You know what the saddest thing is? Let me see.
Do tell.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Roaming with Rover is going live stream 3 days ago. PNW Yarny School. All right. So I'm going to hit the tippity tappity, that subscriber button. I just subscribed. And let's see what we got here. Oh, 1 year ago, they hit their 4,000 watch hours and they have 1.87K subscribers and they're doing bingo. They're doing bingo. Do they do a live? I'm looking. Roaming with Rover is on the West Coast and hangs out a ton with Donna from Dana's Wonderlust. Oh, okay. All right. So then if they're doing their live at the same time I do my Hobie Bingo live, I come on at 7:30 because I figured a half an hour before Hobie Bingo was good enough. Notify 9:12 at 10 a.m. Rad Girls lunch break. Got my notification on for that. Tomorrow morning at 4. Oh, tomorrow night. It says 9/11. Bingo, bingo, bingo. September 11th at 4:30 p.m. It says p.m. Got it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So
Nightbot is telling us to hydrate, so that's what I'm gonna do.
thank you,
I'm
Nigel.
saying
Here.
Naughty bot. So I am planning to do a little bit of more of a in-depth talk about my yarns behind me and whatnot. If you have been through my unboxings playlist, you might recognize a lot of these yarns because I probably unboxed more or less all of them. Not all of them, but most of them has been unboxed. But if you want more detail, in-depth show and tell, yarn reviews and whatnot, would you prefer me to do that in videos or live when you can actually ask questions and that type of thing? I'm curious to see what people think. If I should do in what format would be most interesting. Because I'm not sure of how I should do it. Hello, Stephanie. How are you?
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome in, my dear. Okay, so I just posted the Roaming with Rover bingo for tomorrow for everyone to go and check that out if they want to hit the notification on that. And missed opportunity to use my puppy emoji.
Oh, yeah.
I should have put my puppy there. It's okay.
Your puppy is cute. I don't know if do you have the puppy home today? I don't know if I
Yes,
know that.
He's cuddling with Dad.
Okay. So they're both there.
Yes, Daddy has the day off and they are both here. They are both here cuddling, and I'm sure once we are done here, they will probably ask about food. And yes, they will both ask about food because apparently I'm the food person.
Well, couldn't it, magically happen that he would cook and you'd just, go down?
Oh, I'm
and
sure
eat?
he's cooked already many times, I'm sure.
No, but today.
He'll always eat again. Yeah, even just today. I'm sure he'll be ready to eat again. So I'll go ask him if he would like to eat something. And yesterday I was so good. I had mango chicken and avocado and mandarin, and I know lots of sugar, but it was so good. It was so yummy.
And the pizza.
And the pizza, I ate like
pizza,
a clean
your
recipe.
neighbor's pizza.
I did, but I had to share that with the dog.
Yeah. Well, it did look good.
It was very good.
Your neighbor's really sweet, making pizza and just coming delivering it to you.
A
I
super
wish I
sweet.
had a neighbor like that.
So thank you guys if you're watching right now. If you're lurking in the bushes, thank you so much for the pizza. It was delicious. And I'm sorry I did not send you a formal thank you on the Instagram or the Facebook. I need to do that. But they are awesome cooks, and yes, we get all kinds of yummy treats all the time. And I know that they're cooking all the time, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Dogs always get some of the pizza here, says Jerry. Yes, he eats before I eat. Trust me, he absolutely does. And he wanted that pizza so bad, he didn't care how molten lava hot the cheese was. he was like, I need to eat it, but it's hot.
Yep.
Poor guy. Regina says, find the number video and you can play tomorrow night. She takes 9 numbers. You only need 5 to bingo the last game, and it's all 9 numbers. Oh, thank you, Regina. All right. So, yes. Okay. We will do that. We will find the numbers video, and then we can put it in our numbers. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie's saying my sweater looks good. Yeah, I got sleeves are coming, hun. They're coming. We're getting there.
Yep.
I did do 1 square while we were here, and
I'm kind of not jealous of the squares because I don't enjoy all the yarn ends.
I'm not either. And I've been trying desperately not to cut the yarn, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to either do a bunch of squares and just so I don't have to cut the yarn, or if I join as I go, I'm gonna have to cut the yarn because otherwise it's a tangly mess. So I've been trying both to see what's faster. I think I'm just going to go back to, this is the progress on the sweater, and then we're going to have a stack of squares, and then we're going to join them all. Yep. I think that's just the most efficient way to do it. But yes, it's definitely a slow work in progress. But I need to finish because September is flying by already. I can't believe we're in the double-digit days. And yeah, Halloween yarn is already coming. Yeah. And I'm not going to shut up about the Halloween yarn. Sorry, guys. I'm so excited for like I said, I missed out last year. I'm not missing out this year.
Halloween yarns.
So I fully understand, Amanda, but it looks so cool.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I have done squares. I have done plenty squares, and I've done things where you need to, change yarn color left and right. Just as an example, there's a couple of yarn ends when you're doing something like this. Maybe not as many, but I just don't like sewing it in. So yeah, it's just really colorful. But if I can avoid cutting yarn or that's why I love my cakes. I'm not sorry, but I love cakes and big balls of yarn. Like all of these are mega balls. No, mega ball, Aran, and the mint green, the yellow, blue, and purple. This is just a regular mega ball, so that's the thinner one, and this is actually some yarn I found at one of my local stores. That's also like a really big, I would say it's similar weight to the Aran, the thicker ones. So yeah. And this is like a hot, for pots and pans in thin 8/4 cotton. And I don't know how I made it because it's a long time ago, but everything is just crocheted and the round, but it kind of folds itself, and then you just attach it at a certain point, and then you just continue on the outside.
I am so sorry if you guys can hear that music. My neighbors just decided to have a party.
Brett is here. I'm all about the mega balls.
Yes, Brett.
I like my balls big. Is that what we're saying here? Wow.
Well, he missed the fuzzy balls earlier, so
yeah.
Of course,
I do know that I did follow some tutorial to make this, so there is a tutorial for these. and I
Come
use
here. Hold on, I'm
yellows and
coming.
blues, which
There you go.
is
Okay, show.
the colors of the Swedish flag, and also the Ukraine flag. So it could be support Ukraine or it could be Swedish,
Oh, yeah.
depending on how you look at it. Okay, Granny D, I kind of read that a bit too fast, and kind of missed that you did a little, not not the dot, but like the after Frosty. It's like Frosty Mega Balls are fab.
The comma.
Yeah, yeah. So that made it sound even more funny, like the Frosty Mega
So I
Balls.
read it like that too without the comma.
Yes. And uh, Soila, are you referring to this as a granny square? Because this is not a granny square. It is a hot pad or something. Like, I don't know if I have a way to find the link. I do know that I did a video with this featured in it. So if I go and find the video from a long time ago, it might actually be in the description box if I was good at that point to do that. So let's see. Can I find it? Am I gonna here I have another one, but I did not actually put anything in the description of that one because I made one in pink too. And here I have it being worked on. Did I put anything in the description box? The pot holder, yes, I do have a YouTube link. Question is it actually a valid link? And does it take me to where we think we want to go? Let's check it out before I put it up there. Because it's stupid if I put something up there and it's not what you're asking for. So it does look right. I apparently just need to watch an ad first. So after that, we will be able to see if I can share this link.
Yes. Awesome.
And yes, I can. So I'm going to paste it here too. And you get to go and check this out if that's what you want. Oh, and it does look like Dawn pasted it in her channel because I put it in the StreamYard, and StreamYard think Dawn is Dawn. Yes. So it's all good. So yeah, I did this in other colors too, and for this one I did use the 8-4 cotton, and I think there might be. Did I use like a 2.5 or 3mm hook? This is dense. Like I wanted it to be a thick, dense pattern or like fabric because if I'm putting hot pans on it, I don't want it to burn the surface. But it does kind of get like 3 layers on the center here because you have this and then you have the center part, but you also have the other on the other side. So it's like a 3. Yeah, you can kind of see that it's not doubled, but tripled. Tripled is the word. Yes. Which is really good for if you want to protect the surface. It does start thinner, and here on the ends it's a bit thinner as well, only 1 layer. And if you make it really, really big, you can definitely use it to like grab your pots and pans out of the oven. But you probably need to have it bigger because as you could see, if I would use it, I would burn my fingertips like this. And I don't recommend that. We want to avoid burning ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. That's something I have been wondering about. Some of the patterns that I've seen, or even like the solid granny square that you taught me. Just how do we make it more oven proof or, hot pad proof? Because originally, before I made my get in the bag with the chunky cotton, I did kind of plan on using that cotton to make a bunch more because I thought it was really chunky and it'd be nice for pot holders as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so actually my mom has a set that I made. So I don't have them. But what did I do? I was playing around. I just made a rectangle one. I made a circle, and I think I made a square. So she's like, that's what I mean by a set. It's like a trio, a circle, a
Yeah.
square, and a...
I actually have something that I didn't make. My mother-in-law did. And this is, I think, about 8/8 cotton. And it's these regular type of,
She's got surprises up her sleeve. You didn't.
yeah.
Hold on, I'm coming. There we go.
So this is like, I love the color. That's why, yeah. This is I think it's like a waffle stitch. You do the two front post, back post to get this. And this, like, I love the pattern. I love how it looks. But one of the downsides with this pattern, if you don't use a small hook size, I don't know if you can see, but you do get a bit of a holiness to it. It's really nice and flexible and whatnot, but they are really, really pretty. I'm just worried that if I use them for my oven stuff, I would burn my hands because it's not tight enough for that. And since they were a gift, I'm just saving these for, um, myself, for basically just being pretty.
Oh, Michi's saying your filter kind of plays tricks. Is it green, Amanda?
I'm not using any filters, but I have crappy lighting.
But yeah,
yeah,
she's working on the lighting for the new space.
It's a light neon-y type of green. Some might say light apple green. I think maybe a light apple green. Yeah, maybe, because I have lights going in weird places. I haven't figured out yet how I'm gonna do the lighting here with everything new set up, because I have the camera in a different place. I'm not used to it with the angles and whatnot, and it's a learning curve.
Yeah. Zoila is asking, is that a waffle stitch? Is that
maybe that's what they're calling it. Yeah.
It looks kind of similar to my green, but this green is this green, which is,
to me, that looks more turquoise.
Pastel.
Like
it's
a
pastel.
Bluey
Yeah, they
color.
call it pastel. They just say pastel green on my very old. Yeah. My not that very old, but from 1987 yarn.
Yeah, but something, it's light. It's, I would say it's a little bit of an apple green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it does. Okay, yeah, now you're apples. I'm hungry.
Oh, and just because I have this little basket out with a lot of random stuff I've made, I think I made this and thought it was supposed to be a coaster for like a glass or something, but I don't know, because it does have a little hanger. I made a strawberry, and it's like double. So it's like you work it in the round, and you do two sides at once.
Really?
So it's a pineapple stitch, but you make it in green and red, so you made a strawberry.
That is so cute. And Michi says, I bought some, Dawn. She bought some apples. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that, I don't know, maybe if I block it, because when I made all of these things, I had not tried blocking. So there's a lot of things that I didn't block yet, but it kind of feels like it's too small for some of my glasses. Maybe I should have used a thicker yarn, because this is 8/4 cotton and probably made with a 3mm crochet hook, most likely, because that's.
Suela says that's adorable. Yes, it is.
But I only made one of them, so I might have to make a couple of more if I want to have a couple of fancy ones to put on the table for when we have guests or something. That doesn't happen very often. We usually go to other people's places because it's fun to get out of the house occasionally. Yes, that's what we do.
Hi, Dawn Ray B. Great to see you. Welcome in, my dear. That's
But
my
yeah,
name.
this is thick. So if it hadn't been this holy, because it's a lot of holes, you could probably make it a bigger and put pots and pans on it too, because of the thickness of it.
Yes, that was very
Yes.
squishy
Yes.
and insulating and good.
Yeah. So Don, how's your stomach? Are we feeling like we're it's time to eat, or can you
Yeah,
handle a bit longer, or what are you
I'm
thinking?
fading.
So
I'm sorry, guys. I am fading. That's how you can tell the energy level is going.
So we're calling it for today, and we're really thanking everyone for coming and hanging out. And I know that there's gonna be a lot of Dawn's face going through the, next week. You're gonna be all over the place like always with Hobie Bingo and hanging out with the crafty ladies. I'm guessing, and yeah,
Yep.
there's always something. You
Yep.
you can't stay away. You're having
No.
too much fun.
No. Thank you, Jill. It's great to see you, and thank you for everyone hanging out with us. And like we keep saying, we're gonna be back next Sunday. As Granny D would say, God willing, the creek don't rise. My mom also says that. And Granny D and my mom are actually quite only a couple years apart, you guys. So it's weird, kind of weird calling Granny D because she's the same age as my mom, basically. You wanted to know. You're welcome. And we will see you in the YouTube streets. Oh, Brett, coming through. Yes. Thank you so much. What does Brett have for us?
Brett always has some fun stuff for us.
Welcome to Scrap Dolls with our happy hookers that like to hang out, talk yarn, crafts, and other fun things. Speaking of like, be sure to hit the thumbie uppy on the way to the bell and not to miss future hooking ups. Oh, future hookups. Yes, future hookups with yarn. Thank you, Brett. I love it. That was my first run through, so I will get more versed at that, but we are definitely saving that one. Yes, love it. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to send everybody some hugs and love and see them in the YouTube streets
And
right
most
now.
likely, well, I might pop up, but if I don't have the time to pop up during the week, I'll be back here next Sunday with Dawn, and we're just gonna hang out and geek out because that's what we love to do. Yes, that's what we're hanging out here, just enjoying ourselves because this is my time to talk yarn. Yes, and geek out. And I need more of this. I really want to hang out more than I do. But I have been popping up on panels occasionally if it works out. Like the kids are not around or they're sleeping and whatnot. So yes.
Hold on.
Michi is asking if the gloves you made has a pattern. Did you follow a tutorial
Yeah,
or something that you could share?
it's I followed a YouTube. Of course, YouTube tutorial.
Yeah, that's how we do it. If we're not working on other people's YouTube tutorials, there might be tutorials that we've made ourselves, or at least I have made some. And I should be making more because I have made a couple of patterns that I need to get down on paper, make tutorials, and just yeah, I'm terrible at it because it kind of takes away from my crochet time. And I'm sorry. That sounds awful, but I want to share with you guys. That's also why I kind of failed to make videos regularly for a long time because it took away from my crochet time to rig the camera and get the lighting because I didn't have a setup that was always there. So yeah, lives works a lot better for me. I can show and tell as I work on stuff. But it's, I want to hang out, and I do also know that it's yeah, it's the strawberry was a pattern. Well, let's go back to I think I might have linked the strawberry in some video where when I made it. Let's go through here and see if I can find. When did I make the strawberry? Do I have a link to share on that one?
So there's a couple patterns that I referenced for my gloves. I'm dropping 2 links because that is what I used. Because I don't know why. I like multiple references, you guys. I do. I really do. I like I don't know, just seeing different perspectives, different instructions. It feels like it gives me a more well-rounded view of the projects that I'm working on. So yeah, you're very welcome, Michi. Yeah, these are fun. These are really fun. And I need to make another set for my kid. But as you know, I've been accumulating Christmas gifts for her. So yeah, she got regular ones, but she definitely needs dragony ones. Oh, Michelle J, hello.
Oh, I found it. So
Yay.
the strawberry coaster video tutorial coming now. Yes. There we go. That's the one I followed to make this one. And you will also see that you can make it in different colors. And if you make it in like a more pinkish color, it will be a little bit more raspberry-ish. You know, a raspberry pink would look awesome. And if you make it in a yellow, well, this part here, it is a pineapple stitch, or like they call them pineapples. So, you know, you can make yourself pineapple coasters too.
Very
They are
cute.
really cute. Yep. Yeah, now we're just dropping links left and right. And we are definitely able to do more of this. Just, you know, throw it at us. And I will make sure in the future to have more of my things actually, you know, available so I can show it, because a lot of the things I've made is just not here right now. I'm lucky that I found enough time to make the backdrop look good. And well, I just threw this one up here before the stream because I just was sitting here on my chair. I think Dawn, yeah, the last time you saw you actually saw my chair when we were talking. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So Don Ray asked, do I need to go to Amanda's? No, Amanda was able to put it so it dropped on both sides.
Yes.
But yeah, it just does it. She's still getting used to. So we have a naked link in the chat. It's the naked link. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Amanda. We're getting there. We're all getting there. We're all learning as we go. But I just wanted to stay naked.
Yeah, because you can. I kind of almost misread when you were showing the glow in the dark yarn that had the rude label thing going on. Yeah. I kind of almost read it as nude.
Yeah.
It was a little bit hard to see what it actually said on the camera. I was like, is it saying nude? But it says rude.
No, it does. Yes. If you have blurry eyes, you really cannot. Like,
yeah. It could say. It could say nude.
It says a lot of things. We're like, okay. That's
Butterroll
the funnest
Boutique
label.
is here asking what she missed. A lot.
We were talking about dragon scales with pineapple stitch or mermaid tail. So I made some gloves and Amanda made.
Well, I have showed that I did some stuff with Halloween yarns. We've been talking about Halloween yarns, dice bag, and a big basket that kind of, you know, could alter as something. I was thinking about making a bag, but I wanted to save the yarn for some other stuff. And then we've been showing some old good stuff that I have mentioned on my channel before. Coasters or something, more of the scaly, like what the difference of when you put the scales on top of each other, like aligned, or and in this case, you have them. Is it staggered or is that staggered? When they're like off each other.
I think they're staggered. Yeah, no, this is, and that probably is as well because it alternates every other.
Yeah, and this one they're all like after each other. So there's some differences in that. And we talked about yarn and my new backdrop because I just got this set up in time to hang out here. Because I've been making so much stuff here at home, moving things around, and just I'm so beat from all of
We
the
both are.
yeah
All the
well,
parties, all the moving, all the trying
yeah.
to keep up with doing all the things. Thank you
But
so
you
much.
also did that. You also had, the new setup behind you with the yarn and the shelves and all of that. And as
I'm still
I'm from
recovering.
Sweden, and in Sweden we do use IKEA. Don also has IKEA, but I'm I had to take this apart to get it down the stairs, and then I had to reassemble it downstairs, and all of that kind of thing. So yeah, it's apparently something that's like a requirement growing up in Sweden to know how to assemble IKEA furniture. So yeah, that's that's what I've been doing, moving and taking them apart and putting them together and moving beds and everything today. It's and tomorrow I have to sort out old toys, like broken toys and toys that she's not using anymore. Like they're still baby toys, and she's 3.5. She don't need no baby toys. So yeah. Oh, Doretha wants to know more about the backdrops. So, well, what do we want to say right now? Because I
I
know
want to
Dawn
say right
wants
now,
to go.
Pixie Stitch. Wait, hold on. Pixie Stitch said no rude nudes. I knew you'd love that.
Yeah. I know Dawn wants to run away and eat, so we were trying to wrap it up. But can we do a little bit of a quick
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah.
So I for those who doesn't know, I'm in Sweden, and Hobby is my go-to store because that's my cheap yarn and that's the easy yarn, and I know everything about Hobby, not everything, but enough. And I wish they would sponsor me because I love their yarn and I talk about it left and right and center. So as you can see, there's like Hobby yarns, mostly Hobby yarns, not Hobby yarns. I don't even think that people have seen this, but there's yarn behind me too. Yes. Mostly Hobby yarns, not Hobby yarn. Well, two Hobby yarns, I think, and Hobby yarns. So they should really, help me out here because I love their yarns. And I love cakes, and I love cakes that changes colors because they do all the hard work for me. Since I don't like yarn tails, I don't like to cut my yarn. So working with big cakes that changes colors, like these do, well, all of them really. That's just great shawls, blankets, like the blanket behind me. I used 4 cakes of this type. They are a little bit smaller than these ones. You can actually see the difference. Um, I'm definitely able to geek out and actually, talk more about the yarns another day because we're not gonna destroy Dawn here. She needs to go eat. But this is just pretty yarns, right? This is
Yes,
4 cakes.
and we have more pretty yarns to come because, like, I've been saying. Well, you don't know. That's why I'm saying again. For the people who have heard, I'm holding out for Halloween, but I'm gonna break my piggy bank and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna definitely treat myself to some of this sale yarn that's happening right now, so I don't miss out on that. And then I will be back for the Halloween sale. And yes, Duela, we definitely are lobbying for Hobie to sponsor our dear friend here, Amanda. And also, I like the
I
Hobie
do know that
Bingo.
they just did a collab with TL Yarn Crafts and actually made a yarn together with her. So her face is on the ball bands on the what was it? It was happy something, happy place. It's a cotton and wool blend,
Oh,
which
cute.
is sad because wool is not my thing. So
Mm.
I don't think I can try it. or that I should. Maybe it will pop into my at some point, but only to actually feel it and check it out and see what it's all about. But maybe just a ball, because yeah, animal fibers and I don't really mix too well, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But when there's so many other options, I'm not going to be totally sad about it, because I have yarns that I'm happy about. Just look at this. There's pretty yarns like this, and it's really soft. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
But I want to get some Hobie in my life, and Amanda
You
knows
need it.
all of the yeah, she knows the yarns ins and out off the top of her head, and I aspire to absorb all of that knowledge.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a Hobie bingo live when Hobie bingo is in Sweden, which is Thursdays. But that start at 8 o'clock, and that's around the time I put the kids to bed. So sometimes I start the bingo while the kids are still running around brushing their teeth, and that would be not a cute thing, because I don't want to do lives when my kids are awake. So I'm yeah, I thought it would be a fun thing to try occasionally, but I don't know if it's going to be a big thing, because you have all the people hanging out with you as you're playing. And most of the people that watch me is not from Sweden, is not the people that's participating in the Swedish Hobby Bingo. So my favorite Hobie cotton 3-weight yarn. Well, all of the cakes are classified as kind of more of a 1-2 weight. 2-weight, I think, is what you probably would say. 3-weight, we are talking about maybe the either 8-6 or 8-8, and that we have Rainbow and Friends cotton. They are thicker. I do have Rainbow in 8-8. Yeah, that's the 8-8. And they are smaller, but they are there's a lot of yarn in these, and they are really soft. Yeah, I think all of the Hobie cottons that I've tried is really soft. They do have a couple of not Hobie brands. I think it's Mayflower or something, but they're still soft yarns. Yeah. So I don't know, 3-weight cottons, there's not that many I would classify as a 3-weight cotton. Unfortunately. The other ones are thinner. Yeah.
So I have to wait to get my discount tomorrow, but I can put stuff in my cart and it should be there, right?
What are you looking at? Wait. Are you looking at buying stuff from Hobie now when it's not Halloween yarns?
Yeah, well, yes, because the sale is going to end on Tuesday for the
But what are you looking at that's on the sale
well,
now?
The small cotton, the ones we talked about earlier, the small cottons. Yes, my serious face is on, you guys. We are shopping. serious time.
That's not the one. So
we were gonna save this for after the live, but we are doing it now. Okay.
Well, the ones that was on that's ending now. What are we looking at that you really want?
It was the small solid.
Oh, the Twister solid. Yeah, that's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic.
So I get my thing tomorrow.
Yes.
And the 55% cotton, 45% acrylic.
Yes. These ones. And you could definitely, these are 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 400 meters, or 437 yards. So if you get 2 of these, you have 800 yards plus, and you can make a gorgeous shawl out of 2 cakes. And if you want a bigger shawl, you can make it out of 3 cakes. Yes. Recommended hook size 3.5 to 4 millimeter. And I like using 3.25 on these because I am a loose hooker. Yes, I said it. I'm a loose hooker. Classified as a 2 fine. Yes. And they are they are so soft. This is one of my favorite yarns softness wise, and it drapes really nice for garments and shawls. Yes. It does.
Okay, throwed a couple in the cart.
Yeah, so 50% off on these right now until Tuesday. And if you play Hobby Bingo and you're lucky, well, you're always going to get a discount if you participate in the Hobby Bingo. But the discount is different depending on what they feel like. So sometimes it's 10%, sometimes it's 8%, sometimes it's 5%. So somewhere along, the 10 to 5% range discount is what you're going to get for participating there. And that's on top of the already discounted price. So, it's a good discount if you get the stuff that's 50% and then on top of that something, extra. Well, Jill Simpson is still around, so that means Neil is still also around. Yes.
And
Awesome.
you didn't know my puppy snuck in.
Yeah, I've seen some barks occasionally, but I don't know. Sometimes I've seen the bark, but also I see that you're throwing out the bat symbol. So
Yes.
You can have him sneak in different ways.
So the azalea was just recommended to me, and I'm looking at Polar Night, and I'm looking at Harvest Moon, and
Yeah, well, they are on the other sale, aren't they?
47% off.
Yes. I have not tried the azalea. I do know that it's 4 strands, not twisted together. That's a cotton acrylic blend, and I've only done the cotton, because it's exactly like these cakes here. That's exactly what it is. I can take the Halloween cake out and show you what it looks like, but it's looking the same. It's just
but they
a
are not
different
twisted
fiber
together.
content. Yeah, they're not twisted together. They're just.
What does that mean exactly? Not twisted together. So it's going to be harder to.
Oh, it's not harder, really. It is a technique to get used to work with the strands like this, or like loosely spun. It is a technique. And once you get that, it's definitely not harder than any other yarn. But you get a totally different type of drape because of the yarn is not twisted already. So it's not as it's already like a loose thing. Yeah, so you get more drapey and more loose and flowy stuff. I'm seeing a question if azalea is good for swimwear. I wouldn't know because I haven't really figured out what's actually good for swimwear or not. But since it's this much, the cake is the same size. You would have to make quite a big of a swimwear to get all the colors. So for that reason, you're not gonna, get all the colors for it. You can make it like a top or a skirt with one of these cakes. And I made a beach cover up with 2 cakes. So, yeah, you're not gonna get all the colors if you're just making smaller items. Then you'd probably find something else that is yeah, I don't think that's. I wouldn't do smaller items with these. Are like smaller pieces. I think you can actually also see it's more of a yellow green, and then it's it's 2 different greens in here, but that's a side point. Looking at the cakes right now, the same discount. I'm not seeing the prices or in dollars. I see everything in Swedish crowns because I have the the Swedish site. But if you look at the Sultan Cotton Kings cakes, which is basically most of the other ones here, it's also 46%, but it's cheaper base price compared to the azalea. But the Sultan is only it's 100% cotton,
Yes,
but you have more color variations there. So if you
there
want
is.
type of cakes, you might want to check that out because they are a little bit cheaper than the azaleas, and you have other colors. And the
But I
percentage of
did
them.
like the azalea color, but there is for okay, yes, see, because that's the one, the black diamond I keep putting in my cart. Oh
Well,
yes.
we know you like the black and white. You have black diamond in
In my cart.
Sultan, and you have rock crystal in
Yes,
Sultan.
yes, get in my cart. Yes.
Pearl is a gray and white.
That
It's
you
not
can
as
mix
dark as
again.
you might want, but that one is definitely also, on your grayscale.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem frogging these types of yarn whatsoever. It's as easy as frogging anything else. So yeah, I'm not feeling that's an issue, but I have been working with these yarns a lot, and I have figured out like how to work with it to not have um, any really issues with splitting. What I can say that some might worry about with the color changes, it is 4 strands of yarn, and you will find small knots when they change color, but it's only going to be 1 strand at a time that changes color. So what they do is they separate it so that you have 3 strands on one side, basically, and then you have a knot on one yarn when it transitions from one color to the other, and then that knot is not visible in any way, but you get the really smooth transitions of color, and you don't have to cut there and
Factory knot.
rejoin that yarn because all the other ones are still solid. And so at the next color change, you have one color that already changed, and then they will change. We change that yarn, and then at next spot, whatever that is, they will switch the next yarn, and then you continue with 2 strands of each color for a bit, and then they switch the last yarn. And then most of these yarns don't actually change, so it's 4 strands of one color. When you get the last color change is usually from, well, the color you're working on, but then it skips the color that you have changed all of these 3 to over to the next color. So you don't really get like a solid piece of one color. It's like gradual transitions other than the beginning and the end. Yeah, I'm really geeking out here, okay? Dawn, stop me. You need to eat. And I'm having too much fun. I know I'm terrible at stopping myself. Like this is how I ended up making like 6-hour live streams all by myself, just doing geeky stuff. I love this, okay? I really do. Yeah, and talking about frogging yarn, I have frogged this. It looks like this because I just rolled it up on itself, really, and it's not that messy. It's just, if you take care of it and not just frog it all out in like a spaghetti ball, or like a pile of spaghetti, because that could be what it looks like when you're just keeping on frogging. Frog a little bit, ball it up, frog a little bit, ball it up, and you'll keep it under control. Yes. And I do recommend that for any type of frogging if you're frogging a bigger piece, because otherwise you will have tangles. And I don't like tangles. So I deal with that as soon as I can. Or like prevent it, really. I hate frogging. I have thrown stuff out rather than frogging in the past. That also happens. Yeah. Like I'm loving sharing this stuff, and if it's too much, let me know. And if you want to know more, just keep picking my brain. The only one that can stop me from talking about everything is you guys. Or like, if you'd rather hang out elsewhere, then that's also totally fine. I do get that not everyone is as nerdy into yarn as I can be when I start. Yes. The puppy is going crazy. Okay, now I don't need to be big.
Okay.
Yep. You keep me guys having fun here. Like I don't
Yep.
want to go. But we
Yep.
need to take care of Dawn. It's like
I'm sorry.
it's almost at the point where I'm actually like I know
will
it's
eat next time. I'm so sorry.
well I
But
know
yeah.
this is a bad idea because I have to be up in like 6 hours and getting kid ready for
Yes.
school. But
Yes.
I could just stop this live stream, get Dawn to go in the kitchen, and then I start a live stream for myself and keep hanging out.
Do it.
It actually popped up. Well, I need to sleep.
But you
But
need to
it did
sleep.
cross my mind.
Yes. So we are here to hold each other accountable and keep each other. Self-care is important. And yes, much needed.
Oh, and I don't know how many people are still hanging out here, but I actually found like because Dawn know I can be a bit silly sometimes. I have humor that might not appeal to everyone. And sometimes my jokes are a little bit, adult jokes. Yeah, it happens. So I went to my local dollar store because we do have a dollar store, even though I'm in Sweden. It's probably not the same as everyone else's dollar store, but I did find something that I guess it's for the Halloween things. But I thought it was really suiting, and I know Dawn's gonna laugh at this, but I have one for that is kind of probably fit my personality a little bit better. For if I turn into like a bit spicier, I can
That's
actually
the
like
warning. That's the
if you
symbol.
see this on, you've been warned.
The horns came out.
Yeah.
Get another
So
square, you guys. Get another square. So I wasn't complaining because I got a square. We got two. Two down. 20 million more to go.
I'm not in that, that's not where we're at now. That's when we're having, silly stuff. I have actually gone down rabbit holes that's deeper than I would have I didn't even know existed. And yeah, that's definitely reserved for yeah. Brett liked the horns. He thought they were appropriate. Yeah. But yeah, there's been Brett knows. He knows that I can be silly. I I know he thinks that there's a couple of people on YouTube that classifies under the spicy Swedes. I'm not the only Swede that's a little bit crazy. Yep.
And flaunting it on YouTube.
Yep. Oh, but also, Dawn is able to crochet when she's hanging out with me. She's not all mixed up in the chats. We do like that for Dawn.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Like, yes. I do know that there are people that like when you put every comment on the screen and that you're like addressing everything. And we do see what you guys are talking about. And sometimes you're talking to each other, and sometimes we're totally just, wrapped up in what we are talking about. And I'm sorry that might make some people feel ignored. We try to not do that. At least we're saying hi to the people we see that they're coming in. But Dawn
and we engage in the
have a break.
Yes. Yeah, in the comments. We do. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you do need, to get some crocheting done as well when we're hanging out. So if I'm talking about yarns, that means you can crochet, and that's all good because we need that for you.
Thank you. Yes, if I'm ever going to finish this sweater, usually that's why I ended up here. I was like, I'm just going to crochet in the middle of the night, like Amanda is in the middle of the night for her right now. And I'm like, I'm just going to crochet anyways. So let me just sit here and crochet, and and there was nobody chatting, and sometimes they just listen to me say whatever and just hanging out with my friends. So yeah, this is so much fun for me, you guys. Really, it is. I promise I will eat next week before I come. I promise I will always eat before. Today it was that day I just couldn't get up. I just couldn't get up today.
You got some extra time in bed. That's good in it another way,
Thank you. Thank you.
But for Dawn's sake, we're wrapping it up now, and it's past 1
Are you
a.m.
going? You should go. You should really go.
No, because I have to
But
take
you
care
should
of
go to
things in the
bed.
morning,
Yes.
and
I should not let you go.
I have been moving furniture, and tomorrow I need to sort toys, and I so wish we could go outside because there's been such great weather, but every time we walk out the door, we get totally eaten by mosquitoes. It's so bad.
I'm so sorry.
So bad.
Yeah, it's not pleasant here either, but
yeah, but now it's so hot in here. I just wanted to get, a cool breeze in through the house, and that means letting the mosquitoes in.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy about that because it's really cool outside. I'm sweaty.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I did, run the hair straightener over my hair today. It's curly again because I've been kind of like a little bit moist.
It's glowing.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm so sweaty.
Yeah.
So my hair is not straight anymore. My curls are coming out because of the humidity. I'm sorry, that's too much information.
Whoa, Neil coming through with the pro tip. No, I have not heard of this, Neil. That's a very good pro tip. All right, Suela, enjoy your dinner. I promise I will be eating soon.
Well, we're gonna say goodnight. We love everyone for hanging out with us, and I hope to see you guys back here next Sunday or whenever in the YouTube streets. Like, say hello to me in the chats when you see me, and mostly I'm lurking, but I'm there. So I say hi, and then I crochet. Yes, but if you want to know hobby stuff, like I did have a conversation with Nisi in one of the chats the other day. She wanted to know about hobby yarns. I was there to answer questions and, back and forth. So, yeah, like if you want to have any information, I'm happy to help. Yes. Yeah, Dawn needs foods.
Thank you. Yes, have you eat. I'm glad everybody.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your night or day wherever you are. We love you guys. Nana Michelle said, Dawn and Amanda, thank you so much. Enjoy your nightly hugs to you, Amanda. And Dawn, have a good dinner. Thank you. I will. Like I said, I've got all kinds of good stuff in the kitchen. Oh, crafting and coffee with Kelly. Saying hello to Dawn and Amanda.
Captain, and we're on the way out. It happens. There's always going to be someone that pops in when anyone
that we would love to stay for. But
yes.
Real quick, we'll just show we did talk about dragon scales or mermaid tails or pineapple. This is a multifaceted stitch that has many names here in the YouTubes. And
Halloween yarns
theme of
coming
the day.
more soon.
Yes. But I will be back bright and early for Hobby Bingo.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Sweet dreams, everyone, for whoever is, on the way to the bed, because that's where I'm headed.
Love you, Kelly. Thank you so much, hon. All right, Amanda, you end it.
Okay. Bye-bye. See you all soon.